Title IX was set in motion to give opportunities. The opportunities that girls were given to be a student athlete lead to opportunities for them to be productive members of society, but not just productive members of society, leaders within society.
Two things that come to mind are opportunity and visibility. Opportunity obviously for female athletes these past 50 years, but also an opportunity to have a voice and be visible as future leaders.
Being a student athlete and what Title IX afforded me to be able to do is elements of determination, teamwork, responsibility, getting jobs done. Those are all important elements that we learn through sports.
And we've had the opportunity to do that the past 50 years. Long way to go, but at least we have a seat at the table.
I am a product of Title IX and the opportunities that the education law provided for me.
Liberty University has 9 women's sports,
with over 190 women athletes who participate.
With team combined GPAs with an average of 3.37.
With all 9 individually maintaining a GPA of 3.0.
With 140 female athletes maintaining a GPA of 3.0 and above.
104 female athletes maintain a GPA of 3.5 or above.
53 female athletes maintaining a GPA of 4.0.
And representing 39 different majors across campus.
Title IX made it possible.
I'm here because of Title IX.
I am here
because of Title IX.
I am a product of Title IX. It has taught me resilience for me to be where I am today.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Every basket, every touchdown,
every goal,
and every start.
It's possible because of you.
Help our student athletes compete in the classroom
and for championships
by joining the Hilltopper Athletic Club.
We are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then I want it, then you better know I got it. And watch. Now, Lord, you can never catch me. I'm in first place, you can never.
Right side, Carlin McCutcheon again. Carlin McCutcheon is feeling it. Toppers left side, that's Corinne Thomas for 3. Boom! Another great catch by Henri Manze in the finish. That Bailey beats everybody to the ball, and she just takes it as an assist for the run-out layup. Here's Fogg, puts it on the ground to dribble, and then she gets the finish. Okay, a nice rebound. Henri Manze around the horn. Corinne Thomas for an open 3. She'll take all 3 of them. It's a basketball night on the Hilltop as West Liberty hosts West Virginia Wesleyan in a Mountain East Conference doubleheader. We'll take a look at tonight's women's matchup in a minute, but first, we'd like to thank our Jack Adams Athletic Club sponsors. Thank you for supporting our WLU student athletes and their continued success. Those sponsors are Main Street Bank, Dr. and Mrs. John P. McCullough, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, Dr. and Mrs. Clyde Campbell, Belmont Savings Bank, Alex E. Paris Contracting, Commonwealth Financial, IBEW Local 141 of Wheeling, West Virginia, Calcraft Roofing and Sheet Metal, Undo's Restaurant, Gil Allum CPA, Generations Restaurant and Pub, WVU Medicine at Wheeling Hospital, The Store, The Dirty Dog Tavern, and Karen Allum Realty. Hello everyone, welcome to the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. This is Don Clegg, joined by the coach, WOI Athletic Director Lynn Allum. Looking forward to another exciting night of Hilltopper basketball. Well, Coach, the Hilltopper women got off to a fast start in conference play with a couple wins last week. What do they need to do in order to handle the Bobcats tonight?
Well, I think they just got to do, and it sounds so simple, just do what they've been doing, meaning they're sharing the basketball. I thought their half-court defense was really good last game, and it's not playing down to your level of competition, and I don't mean that in a negative way towards West Virginia Wesleyan, but you look at their record, you just can't fall for that trap, and then ended up being in a panic at the end of the game.
Yeah, and two in particular, Carly McCutcheon and Ariana Manze, combining for 41 points and 14 rebounds a night through her first 5 games. You know, what's made those two girls so effective early on?
Well, I think they are veterans who now have got games under their belt, and it shows that they play like veterans, but I think it's a product of the system. The system, their teammates know what they need to do to incorporate their skill sets, and it's working out pretty darn well.
Okay, well, hey, still a few minutes to go before game time, so we'll take a short break, but we'll be back with the starters and your Main Street Bank tip-off right here on the MEC Digital Network.
The oldest institution of higher education in the state of West Virginia, we appreciate the impact we have on our community and beyond. From the students we serve, to the faculty and staff we employ, to the tens of thousands of graduates we've sent beyond the hilltop. You can find a part of West Liberty University anywhere you go. We strive to strengthen our community because that's who we are. We are the future. We are West Liberty University.
A new and exciting career is waiting for you with the 16-month BA, BS to BSN nursing program at West Liberty University. Take part in innovative learning on campus, gain practice in the advanced simulation and skills labs, and experience virtual reality immersion software, and complete clinical work in local hospitals or healthcare agencies. Qualifying students may also be eligible for a $25,000 financial award to help with tuition and fees. Get started today at westliberty.edu/nursing.
Are you a creative person who wants to help others? Then the Master of Arts in Art Therapy and Counseling might be just right for you. Our 3+2 Bridge program combines art and psychology to equip students to work with diverse populations of all ages, abilities, and disabilities in a variety of settings including education, community, healthcare, and forensics. Save time and money with WLU's 3+2 Bridge program, from undergraduate studies to a Master's of Arts in Art Therapy and Counseling.
Visit westliberty.edu/art-therapy.
Want a career working with animals? Check out the Zoo Science and Applied Conservation program at West Liberty University. With over 300 animals on campus, dedicated lab spaces, fieldwork and internships, and a partnership with the AZA-accredited Oglebay Good Zoo, you'll get hands-on experience with reptiles, amphibians, and mammals. Our unique program has everything you need to start an exciting career as a zookeeper, researcher, or conservation scientist. Find out more at westliberty.edu/zoosci.
welcome you back to the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. And once again, this is Don Clegg with the coach, Lynn Ullum. It's time for tonight's starting lineups in our Main Street Bank tip-off. Now the Bobcats come into tonight's game 0-2 overall, 0-2 in the MEC. Starting for the Wesleyan tonight, number 5, Electra Allenbert, 6'3" sophomore from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. Number 10 is a Kayla Jackson, a 5'8" freshman from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Number 21, Courtney Wilfong, 5'6" junior from Fairmont. Number 35, Devona Hatchell, 5'9" sophomore from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Number 40, Emma Witt, 5'9" freshman from Staunton, Virginia. Head coach Brett Vinson, 3-24 in his second season with the Wesleyan women. And the Hilltoppers, 3-2 overall, 2-0 in the MEC. Tonight's starters, number 1, Grace Falk, 5'9" junior from Imperial, PA. Number 2, Anna Lucarelli, 5'8" sophomore from Pittsburgh. Number 12, Carly McCutcheon, 5'9" sophomore, Newcastle, PA. Number 20, Haley Smith, she's a freshman guard from Kaiser, West Virginia. Pardon me, Haley. And number 23, Ariana Manze, 6'3", senior pivot from Lubbock, Texas. Hilltoppers are coached by Kyle Cooper. He's 78-63 in his 6th year as head coach of the Black and Gold. Well, Coach, kind of a rough week. First week in conference play. 12 teams in the conference. All of them played 2 games. Only 3 of them emerged unscathed. West Liberty was one of them.
Yeah, and we all know, we talk about this all the time, it's all about conference play. And I said it when I was coaching, that you play to win conference championships first, and then everything will take care of itself if you're successful in that endeavor.
Words of wisdom. Okay, the players are on the court. The ball's in the circle. There's the Main Street Bank tip-off. We've got basketball on the Hilltoppers control. Lucarelli left side. This is McCutcheon. Out high to Smith, around to Lucarelli. Back to McCutcheon. Top of the key, Lucarelli. McCutcheon. Hand off back to Manze. Can't make it. Wesleyan controls.
It's a rare miss for Ari.
May have got handcuffed a little bit on the pass there, Coach. And Anna Lucarelli jumps the passing lane, gets the steal, run out, draws the contact, finishes at the rim. She'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
It's a nice way to start a game, getting a standout defensive play, which leads to a breakaway and potential 3-point play.
And the sophomore from Pittsburgh converts. 3-0 Hilltoppers. 9:25 left in the first quarter. Wesleyan into the front court. This is Jackson. Hilltoppers extending the defense. Under 10 on the shot clock. Witt driving on Carly, and I think McCutcheon got her hands on her hips, and that'll be a foul.
You know, one thing to look for in this game, Don, I just think Wesleyan, even through coaching changes, shoots more shots inside the 3-point line, percentage-wise, than any other team in our region.
And to your point, Jackson to the hoop, can't get the ball to go. Hilltoppers into the front court. Grace Falk for 3. Count it. It's 6-0 West Liberty. 8:40 to go in the first quarter.
Good find, Anna Lucarelli there with trailing Grace Falk 3.
And the Hilltopper pressure forces a turnover.
I like Coach Cooper's strategy here to pick up full course, force tempo, and as Coach Crutchfield used to say, I'm not going to say the exact words, but things happen, and things happened right there.
Hand off. There's Carla McCutcheon driving right down the lane. It's 8-0 West Liberty, and Brett Benson wants to talk about it.
This goes to the first quarter medium.
And he asked for a 30-second timeout, and the officials have moved that to the first quarter media timeout. So we'll take it with them. With your score, West Liberty 8, West Virginia Wesleyan nothing. We'll be right back.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Kyle Cooper. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Hilltoppers call, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
And we'll welcome you back to the Hilltop. Coach, everybody wants to get off to a great start. 8-0 Hilltoppers. You can't ask for much more than that.
With 3 different players scoring.
Back to live action. Shelby Jennison to the game for Wesleyan. She comes right down the middle of the court, gets stripped from behind. Manze with the loose ball. Here come the Hilltoppers. Lucarelli has a bounce off her foot, tracked down by Jennison. Wesleyan back the other way. Malaya Ainsworth onto the court for Wesleyan with the ball. This is Jennison again. Steps back for a 3, banks at home.
I think that was a 2-point.
And they'll count that as a 2, had a foot on the line. McCutcheon finds Manze in deep. Can't finish, gets her own rebound. She's hammered. She'll shoot a pair.
Like the post entry there from Carly McCutcheon. Got a little steam on the ball, direct entry, and as a post player, you want that extra fraction of a second to try to get a field goal attempt off.
Yeah, and Ari Manze getting her own rebound there. Coach Hallett would have appreciated that, as he mentioned during your podcast this week. Likes the players that can get their own rebounds. He also likes players that can make free throws. Ari makes the first one. 9-2 West Liberty. 7:31 on the first quarter clock. Count them both. 10-2 Hilltoppers. Ariana Harmon into the front court. This is Alani Murray. Driving the baseline, gets a shot up. It won't go. She was fouled.
That is her first. Team foul number 2.
Personal goes against Grace Falk. Her first. Second of the night for the Hilltoppers. Alani Murray at the line for West Virginia Wesleyan. 5'9" freshman from Chesapeake, Virginia. Gets the first one to go, 10-3.
Curious to see if the Hilltoppers can create a quick shot either off of a made or missed free throw here.
Makes them both. 10-4 West Liberty. Into the front court. This is McCutcheon between the legs, back out high. Haley Smith around the horn, back out high to McCutcheon. Underneath, this is Haley Smith on the baseline, loses her balance, saves it back in, but it's intercepted by Ainsworth for Wesleyan. Into the front court come the Bobcats. Shot by Murray won't go. Fight for the rebound. Ainsworth comes up with it on the floor, gets it over to Bruce, Jabaya Bruce on the floor. Wholesale changes for Wesleyan. Transition. Lucarelli takes it herself, and she's fouled.
Anna being aggressive tonight. It's her third, break out my favorite word, foray into the paint.
And the foul was on number 24, Jabria Bruce. Her second, team's third.
Another thing West Virginia Wesleyan has been kind of known for in the last 5 years. They do not shoot the ball well, but boy, do they pound the offensive glass.
Lucarelli 1 for 2. It's 11 for West Liberty. 6:30 left in the first quarter. And Ari Manze steps in and draws the charge on Murray.
Something, this is starting to be a little bit of an identity for the Hilltoppers. They find a way to take a number of offensive fouls this season, including, I think, what may have been a school record, 8 down at Alderson Broadus. That's not a stat we've ever tracked.
Absolutely. And on the dead ball, Sonia Sarde into the lineup for West Liberty. First look at her tonight. Backdoor pass to Cutchin. Comes back out. Now down low. Ari isn't going to miss many of those. Nice find. 13-4 West Liberty, 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Again, just a very quick, direct entry, which gives Ari a really easy field goal attempt.
Jennis with the deep jumper. Nothing. McCutcheon tracks down the loose ball. Turns down 3, attacks the rim, lays it in uncontested. It's a double-digit lead, 15-4 West Liberty.
And the reason she's scoring at such a high volume is she's really improved in that aspect of the game, and she gets a number of driving layups.
Yeah, a 3-point attempt won't go for Bruce. Rebound to Smith, and here comes West Liberty in transition again. Lucarelli still being aggressive. Rebound to Manze. Carly tries a 3. Won't go. Tracked. Battle for possession. Knocked out of bounds off the Hilltoppers. And Bailey Beckstead replaces Lucarelli in the Hilltopper lineup. Beckstead, 5'7" freshman from Rushville, Ohio, played for Sheridan, Ohio High School. Noted Ohio small school power.
Throw out a plug for Coach Cooper's team camps, and he's gotten some talent in here in his team camps.
Yeah, you see Sheridan in here every year. By small school, that's probably a little inaccurate. They're a Division II, which in Ohio is a pretty big school. And here comes Sarda the other way on the transition, and she's fouled in the backcourt.
I thought Sarda had her best game as a Hilltopper in that win last week.
Well, and that's the second foul tonight on Alani Murray, and the 5th on West Virginia Wesleyan. So with 4:47 still to go in the first quarter, the Hilltoppers are in a bonus.
Sure, Hilltopper coaching staff's pretty pleased with how this game has started. Meaning, I don't think there's any question West Liberty's the favored team in this game. And it's, in a perfect world, you get out to these fast starts where maybe you could potentially end it and never let it become a game.
Yes. Sarda sinks them both. 17-4 West Liberty, largest lead of the night. Allenbert returns to the lineup for Wesleyan.
Especially when you're playing an opponent that doesn't put a lot of points on the board.
And Witt, pass is deflected. Wesley maintains control. Witt goes baseline. Falls her own shot, can't get it. Wesleyan, as you say, Coach, crashing the offensive board. Wolfong tracks it down. Near steal by Smith. Witt trying to muscle her way in on the baseline a little too aggressively. Gets whistled for the offensive foul. West Liberty basketball.
I think Coach Cooper wanted that foul call a little earlier. I think Haley Smith got a steal and may have gotten fouled, but fortunately, what goes around comes around, and the Hilltoppers draw their second offensive foul of the game.
And first look tonight at Natalia Sekulovska. Duquesne transfer. And as announced, she goes to the hoop. Can't get it to go, but the ball's knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Hilltoppers. 20 on the shot clock, 4:09 on the game clock.
I thought she played well versus Notre Dame.
Beckstead in deep. This is Sarda. Smith. This is Sekalovska. Gets the screen from Manze. Give and go. Manze into the basket, a little bit under the basket, but gets bailed out with a foul. She'll go to the line and shoot 2 more.
That is her third.
Hilltoppers have effectively used some ball screening this season, and they're finding those type of looks.
And Manze's making life tough on the Bobcats underneath. That's already the 3rd foul of the night on Alani Murray. A little strong off the back iron. She'll get another. (18-4) West Liberty. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Wilfong trying to get to the basket. Cut off. Nice defense there by West Liberty. Murray playing with 3 fouls. Pulls up the foul line. Gets it to Allenbert. Under 10 on the shot clock. How high? This is Witt. Working against Smith. Euro step. Gets it to go. 18-6.
That was a Euro step plus 1.
Wide open. This is Beckstead. Back iron won't go, but she hustles and gets her own rebound. From the corner, Sekalovska. There's the 3-pointer. It's 21-6.
Good
and
ball.
Coach Vincent wants to look at it again. And this is a 30-second one, so we'll keep it here.
And what I'm always curious, when you look at newcomers, so Sarda in particular, how she is learning the system. And on that last possession, 2 really good instances of direct ball movement. Knowing you got a shooter spotted up, she catches it, there's nothing but the quick reversal, which gives you options.
Yeah, and it kind of goes back to what we were talking about before the game, Coach, with this group learning to play with each other, new faces, mixing with old faces, and tonight this has been pretty seamless.
Yeah, they're just getting a really good look on practically every possession. And one of the biggest things, West Liberty does have 2 turnovers. You know, that's been a struggle. So I think if there's one area, if we ask Coach Cooper, if you could wave a magic wand, what is one immediate fix, it would be taking care of the basketball.
Yes, we've played some pretty strong defensive teams, and it hasn't always worked out to our benefit. But we're back live. This is Witt for Wesleyan. Down the lane, Wilfong pulls up. Ball's batted around in the paint. Kicks it out high. Witt for 3. Won't go. Nice box out by Sekalovska with the defensive rebound. Brings it up herself. Beckstead into the corner. This is Smith. Won't go. Knocked away. Sekalovska hustles everybody for the rebound. Sarda. Beckstead inside. Nice catch. Nice pass. 2 more points for Ari Manze. She's got 7. Michaela Jackson for the Bobcats. Working against Sarda. Allenbert. Fadeaway won't drop. Sarda collects the rebound into the front court. Smith into the corner. Sekalovska kicks it back out. Sarda for 3. Won't go. And rebound to Murray for Wesleyan. Brings it up herself. 23-6 West Liberty. 1:45 left in the first quarter. And a moving screen whistled against Electra Allenbert. That's her first of the evening. Player control foul. Possession goes over to West Liberty.
And remember, another thing we talk about, Dawn, more in the men's games, that when you start having successful teams, and maybe you're getting in these type of games, if you can put teams away, it enables you to play different lineups and it gives kids reps.
Jen Ricardo, her first action of the night for West Liberty from the corner. I think Sekalovska's found the spot she likes, Coach.
Yeah, she's going to get better every game.
26-6, 20-point lead early on for West Liberty. Great start for the Hilltoppers. Witt gets called for the Euro step and a half there, Coach.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that call. I'm going to maybe defend the player there.
I think the one you referenced looked a little bit more dicey. At any rate, West Liberty basketball. Beckstead into the corner. Sarda's trapped over there. Nice defensive job by Wesleyan, forces a turnover.
Wesleyan in their zone trapped the corner pass that time, and it worked just the way you draw it up. Don't see a lot of that at our level and in our region where teams are going to trap the corner out of a 2-3 zone.
Well, head coach Brett Vinson has been around for a while. Wilfong lost her balance, went to the floor, maintained her dribble. And a foul as Sekalovska tried to jump in and get the turnover. Jackson for Wesleyan. Pulls up for a 12-footer. Banks it home. 26-8. 30 seconds left in the first half. Sekalovska out high. Grace Falk, back iron, three won't drop. Rebound to Shelby Jennis. Let's see if they hold for the last shot. Ball's knocked away. 10 seconds. Witt tries to find Allenberg. Pass goes out of bounds. Hilltoppers have 5 seconds to go to the length of the floor.
See if they can get a quick inbounds pass here and let Bailey, playing the point right now, get a very quick rim run and maybe suck somebody in. And he just subbed Carly McCutcheon in there in a corner.
Yep. There's the handoff to Carly. Probably didn't work out exactly the way they hoped, Coach.
No.
But the quarter did. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. And with your score, the Hilltoppers off to a terrific start. West Liberty 26, West Virginia Wesleyan 8. We'll be back in 60.
If your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away.
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Well, one chapter of tonight's story has been written, and it's a happy story for the Hilltoppers for sure. West Liberty out to a 26-8 lead on West Virginia Wesleyan, Coach.
Well, their half-court defense has been good again. Wesleyan shooting 25% in the quarter, and one of them was a banked-in shot from about 21 feet. So they're doing what they need to do, and as a coach, and many coaches have been here, you just don't want it to get sloppy. Like, continue, do the things that's gotten you an 18-point lead in the first 10 minutes. And Coach Cooper's back with the kids that he started the game with.
And Wesleyan with possession to start the second quarter. Courtney Wilfong. Number 21, Shelby Jenna stays out there for the Bobcats. Over to Witt. And Lucarelli, a little too aggressive going for the steal there, gets whistled for the foul. Her first, team first, 9:45 left in the first quarter clock. Right side to Wilfong, working against Lucarelli into the paint, looking for help. This is Jennis turning the corner, tries to spin and elbow her way in against Lucarelli, can't make it go, and Ariana Manzane with the rebound. Carla McCutcheon turns down a three, spins, gets into the lane. Shot is blocked by Allenberg, tracks down the rebound. Wesleyan has numbers, but the Hilltoppers hustle back, a deflection, and Lucarelli with the steal. Wide open, Grace Falk. She doesn't miss many of the wide open looks. 29-8 West Liberty, 9:03 on the clock.
Well, and that's exactly what the system's designed to do, that if you get a clean rebound or you force a turnover, it's run the ball back the other way and get spot-up shooters involved.
This is Allenberg, tries to get it underneath. Ball's knocked away by Haley Smith. Here comes Lucarelli again. Into the corner, she finds Falk. Strong with the three-pointer. Tracked down, Courtney Wilfong into the front court for the Bobcats. Witt working against Lucarelli. A little bit of a size advantage there. She takes it right to the rack, 29-10.
Yeah, she got beat through a dominant hand there, and it was a clean beat.
Falk underneath. Manze inside. Muscles through an attempted block and gets it to go, 31-10. Ari's got 9.
Even Ari threw her hands up saying, it's fortunate that one went in, but a good post entry again.
Yes. And that's not the easiest thing in the world, is it? A little bit of a confusion on the switch there results in a wide open layup for Allenberg, 31-12.
Yeah, but those are the baskets you don't want to give up. That was just a blown assignment.
And loose ball gets away, but Ari does a nice job of getting on the floor, tying it up, keeping it with the Hilltoppers. But getting back to what we were talking about with the post entry, that's kind of an art almost, isn't it, Coach? Not everybody does it.
Well, it's an art and it's a lost art for sure. You know, there's less emphasis on post play and at all levels of basketball today, men or women. And great post passers are hard to come by. I was lucky enough I coached a few.
This is Smith in the corner. Falk for a three. She likes that spot. 34-12 West Liberty, 7:30 left in the half.
That's her third three of the game.
Witt tried to pass. Ari was in the lane. Interception. Here comes West Liberty. Smith turns it down. Falk says she's open. And I wouldn't leave her open again. 37-12. And Coach Vincent calls timeout to check on uniform number 1 for the Hilltoppers.
That's his third timeout already.
Yes, indeed. And this is a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. With your score, West Liberty 37, West Virginia Wesleyan 12. We'll be back in 60.
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
Go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity. Part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
The Panhandle difference.
I immediately called Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration to see if they could clean and restore my home. Not only did they do that, but they even made it more beautiful than it was before the fire. If anyone ever has a tragedy like ours, I highly recommend you call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
And we welcome you back to ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. First game of tonight's MEC doubleheader between West Liberty and West Virginia Wesleyan. The Hilltopper women off to a blazing fast start. 37-12 lead with 7:04 still remaining in the second quarter.
Well, you talk about numbers. Wesleyan's up to 33.3% shooting from the floor when they were at 25, and the lead's now 25 instead of 18. So that's what happens when West Liberty's getting 3 per possessions, and sometimes the other team's only getting 2s.
Well, and it goes to what you were saying about the way the game's been playing out. A little bit of a pause here on the floor while we get some housekeeping taken care of, but to continue that on, not only is West Liberty shooting the ball well from the floor, they're shooting the ball well because they're getting great looks. They're not getting a lot of contested shots. I mean, Grace Falk, who is a lights-out three-point shooter, if you can give her open looks, she is getting open looks from her teammates, and she is burying the three-pointers. She's got a dozen points right now on 4 3-point bombs.
Yeah, and it gets back to their West Liberty's well coached, and they find open shooters and provide those type of opportunities. So, and I can't overstate this, and I've already talked about it twice, but when you get in these situations, you want to continue staying disciplined. You want to continue to be focused, and not that you got to win the game by 50, 60, 40, whatever it may be. It's being able to learn and grow in the game, and you only do that by doing things the right way. If you do things the wrong way the whole game, you could play 1,000 games and not get any better.
Yeah, because the danger you're looking for in a game like this is you might be able with a 30-point lead to get away with something that's not fundamentally sound. That's not going to work every night in this league. Missed shot by Wesley, and here come the Hilltoppers. We're back to live action. McCutcheon, rough trip down the lane. Ball goes out of bounds off of Wesleyan. It'll stay with the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, just a touch impatient there.
And they forgot about Grace Falk again. So Grace decided she'd work on her corner jumper. She has the wing jumper down pretty well.
Yeah. Now there's an example where that pass was a little slow getting there, and we can hear Coach Seth all the way up here yelling, "Look at Falk, look at Falk." So.
Yes, and when Cassie yells that, everybody looks at Falk. So. Back on the court, this is Akayla Jackson for the Bobcats. Out high to Courtney Wilfong. Working against Lucarelli. And Ari Manze draws her second charge of the night.
Yeah, I think that was less of a charge and more of a forearm to the back.
Either way, it goes in the book. That's the first foul on number 21, Courtney Wilfong. First foul on the Bobcats here in the second quarter. Lob underneath. Nice catch by Ari Manze, and she's fouled. I believe that's number 20, Sierra Tolbert, 6-foot junior from Fishers, Indiana. Her first, team second. Ari Manze going to the line. She'll shoot a pair.
Our first Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration mop timeout of the game.
I missed that one. And Ari Manze in double figures with 10 points. Also with 4 rebounds and 2 steals in just 12 minutes of action. Make it 11 points. 39-12 West Liberty, 6:10 left in the opening half. Jackson for Wesleyan. This is Talbert over to the right side. Wilfong spots up. A deep two-pointer. 39-14 West Liberty. And there's that girl again, Grace Falk. Wing won't go. Rebound by Manze, and she's fouled again.
Fouls on number 20, Sierra Tolbert. That is her second. Team foul number 3.
She's saw Anna Lucarelli wide open for a three at the top of the key and just couldn't get the ball to her. In the corner, McCutcheon, they work it around the wing. Lucarelli left side. Under 10 on the shot clock. Back to Falk. 5 on the shot clock. 3-2. Forces up a shot. Doesn't draw iron. And a turnover to the Bobcats.
That was one of those weird possessions where West Liberty got great ball movement, but every time the ball swung, Ari was on the other side of the court. So they couldn't get any high-low entries out of that.
Ainsworth won't go. Rebound to Smith. Lucarelli. Ari running the court. Anna couldn't get the pass to her. Carly tries a three. Hustling rebound by Haley Smith. Finds Carly down the lane. She can't make it. Gets it over to Ari Manze. Misses the first. Grabs her and rebound. Sticks it back in. And it's 41-14.
Good unselfish play there by Carly McCutcheon on dribble penetration and found Ari on the block.
Thought that was a nice find by Haley Smith on the cutter as well, Coach.
Yes. Haley's ran down some offensive rebounds in this game.
And Sonia Sarda into the lineup again. Grace Falk gets a breather. And Ainsworth gets it over to Wilfong, who takes an extra step before she takes off. Turnover, ball goes over to West Liberty.
That's actually a team foul there, Don. They called an offensive foul in the paint.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
It looked like a walk, but they actually got a push off down low.
Yeah, Sierra Tolbert. Now she's picked up 3 fouls in a hurry. 4 on the Bobcats here in the second quarter. Next foul will put West Liberty in a bonus. McCutcheon out high. Sarda right side to Smith. Goes down the lane. And they have Ari Manze for the moving screen. One of your favorite fouls.
I don't mind them as much as I used to, meaning the game's not nearly as physical as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it would drive me crazy that they could let you shove and smack cutters and things, and then if you moved on a screen, they're going to call it. But now they pretty much call everything, so I can tolerate it a little bit more.
Well, 2 grumpy old men yelling at clouds. Ainsworth underneath. Nice little reverse. I'm sorry, that was Allenbert with a nice little reverse. Scores it for Wesleyan. We're under 4 minutes here in the first half. 41-16 Hilltoppers.
That was a nice move.
And Carly McCutcheon drains a 3. It's 44-16.
Her first bonus bomb of the game.
Yeah, she's shooting almost 60% from the floor on the year, Coach.
Well, it's because she's really improved her dribble drive game, and she gets about 3 or 4 easy attempts at the rim per game.
Yeah. Underneath, Allenbert trying to bounce pass. Rolls out of bounds untouched. Will go to West Liberty. Yeah, most teams, if you're shooting 58.5% from the floor, you're probably leading the team. But here, you're just number 2 because Ari Manze shooting 74.5%. She's number 3 in the country. Finished in the top 5 last year as well. That's not a fluke. Carly McCutcheon lines up another 3 and won't go. Working inside, Bailey Beckstedt. Working a little too hard, got called for the push-off. Her first, team third here in the second quarter. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first half. West Liberty leading 44-16. This is Jennis. Ainsworth. Beckstedt with the rebound. Handoff. McCutcheon. Drives to the lane. Gets it stripped. Out of bounds. Out to the Hilltoppers. Sekalovska returns. She'll give Carly McCutcheon a break.
See if West Liberty can finish this last 2:45. We talk about that pretty much every game, the ability to finish quarters.
Sekalovska again. Gets the high screen. Step through. Won't go. Nice rebound by Ari Manze. Kicks it back out. Haley Smith can't get it to go. Bailey Beckstedt with the offensive rebound. This is Sarda. Sekalovska. Sarda for three. Off the iron, won't go. Sekalovska had an offensive rebound knocked away out of bounds off Wesleyan. It'll stay here with West Liberty. 2:15 on the first half clock.
West Liberty continues to pound the offensive boards.
Ball comes into Bailey Beckstedt out high. Sarda, left side Sekalovska. And she's fouled out high. That's Courtney Wilfong. Her second, fifth on the Bobcats. That'll send Natalia Sekalovska to the line for two.
Well, Dawn, how do you get 28-point leads? Here's a great recipe as she shoots the first, knocks that down. West Liberty has not only hit 7 more three-point field goals than the opposition, but they also have taken 13 more shots.
And Sekalovska makes them both. It's a 30-point lead. 46-16.
And 11 more free throws.
This is Courtney Wilfong for Wesleyan. Ainsworth tries a three, drains it. 46-19.
Their first three-pointer of the game.
Sekalovska. This is Beckstedt. Tries to turn the corner, and they leave Ari Manze all alone. Beckstedt finds her. That's an easy two. Ari Manze's got 15 points. Into the front court for Wesleyan. Courtney Wilfong spins into the lane. Fouled by Beckstedt on her way to the hoop. She'll shoot a pair.
You know, one thing, Dawn, unusual about West Virginia Wesleyan this year is they came in with only 2 games played on the season, including 0 non-conference games. Now, I don't know what happened on their schedule. It said the Kentucky State game was canceled.
I think they did have an exhibition against Marshall, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that was odd.
Especially with most schools now try desperately to get involved in a conference challenge to pick up an opportunity to play 2 extra games every season.
And Courtney Wilfong rattles the second one home, goes 1 for 2. 48-20 Hilltoppers. Minute 13 to go in the first half. Sarda left side, the Falk. Back to Beckstedt. Right side, rotates around to Sekalovska. Step back, 16-footer. Fails to draw iron, goes out of bounds. We're under a minute to go with 59 seconds, 48-20 West Liberty.
Yeah, that would have been a difficult make there. One of the few ill-advised shots of the half.
But the temptation is there, Coach.
It's like putting ice cream in front of me.
Wilfong with a nice, strong take and finish. 48-22. And running the court is Sonia Sarda and finding her with the assist. 50-22 West Liberty.
Halfway to 100. 100 for 100 club.
Sekalovska near steal. Ball's deflected. Sarda down court. Beckstedt tracks it down. Up and under. Can't get it to go. Gets her in rebound. It won't go. Wesleyan controls. They have time. 10 seconds on the clock. And and a steal by Sarda. 3, 2, 1. Beats the buzzer, and the half ends as it began.
Yes, another good play by Sarda. That's several really nice defensive plays she's had the last 2 ball games.
Well, 30-point lead at halftime, Coach. Just a quick summation.
Well, it's just, we talked about it even after they jumped out 8-0. They're doing what the system is designed to do, and it's create open shots through ball movement and play good half-court defense and take advantage of situations, and it's been the perfect recipe.
All righty, well, we're at halftime here inside the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. 52-22, Hilltopper women in control. We'll step aside for a few minutes now, but we'll come back, take a look at the first half numbers, and get ready for second half action. You're watching Hilltopper basketball on the MEC Digital Network.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Hi everybody, my name is Max Kellis. I'm a junior here at West Liberty, and I'm a general business student. Today I'm going to show you what it's like to be in this program. We're heading into my first class today, which is going to be management.
We were looking at organizational structure and culture. So last class we actually focused on how organization assess their environment, right?
The general business program at West Liberty is honestly a great experience. It prepares business students for the real world, and there's everything from management classes to international business to marketing and any sort of, sect of business that anyone would want to go into, West Lib offers. I think that the relationship between the teachers and the students is really unique. Because of our smaller class sizes, the teachers are able to give students a more one-on-one personal experience, and I think that's really tailored towards the student, to benefit the students. Another unique thing about West Liberty's business program is they actually offer all the classes online, so you can either choose whenever you're registering for your classes, you can choose some online classes, some in person, or you can do all of one or all of the other, and that makes it great, I think, for students. I've been commuting this semester, so it's been a little bit more difficult, so the online classes have definitely made that easier. I'm headed into my second class for today, which is Intro to General Business with Miss Rocchio.
We're going to continue with chapter 3, which is the different ways that you can start small businesses.
Somebody should definitely consider a general business degree at West Liberty. It definitely leaves a lot of doors open, a lot of possibilities. I personally chose general business because I wasn't exactly 100% sure what I wanted to do with my life, and I wanted to stay kind of closer to my hometown of Wheeling. After I graduate, I could probably go into any field I'd like to. I hope to go into marketing and do marketing for some sort of company. I think I'm good with people. I like to talk to people. So those are my specific aspirations. Now we're heading into my advising session with my advisor, Dr. Chen.
This semester, how many credit hours are you having?
15.
15, okay. How do you feel?
I feel good. Something really special about the advising here on West Liberty's campus is the one-on-one interaction between the advisor. I had previously talked about the teacher-student interaction, which is fantastic. It gives students a very individual learning experience, but it's the same exact thing with the advisors. My advisor is Miss Chen, and anytime that I have issues scheduling or issues with my major or honestly anything, I reach out to her in an email and she gets back to me, and we honestly, every time I've reached out to her, we meet the next day. She's there to help me with my schedule, to help me with my classes or anything I need, honestly. And I really think that's special for a college to be able to have such a personal experience with your advisor. This is a beautiful day. I'm gonna meet the guys out on the quad and play a game of cornhole. In terms of extracurricular programs on campus, I'm also a member of KDK, a local frat on campus. KDK is only here at West Liberty. We're not nationally recognized, which I think is good because it gives us more of a sense of community. And growing up in Wheeling, I have always been a homebody, and I've loved my community. And through KDK, we're able to help our community with different outreach programs. It's nice to be more community driven, as West Lib is. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys would like some more information, feel free to check out our website.
Hi, I'm Jane Henry Fry, and I am a math teacher at John Marshall High School in Marshall County, West Virginia. I always knew I wanted to be a teacher since I was a little girl. I remember being in the 2nd grade, just waking up every day knowing like I love school, I want to go to school every day. I could do this for the rest of my life, and I like the routine and the structure and just being a lifelong learner. I graduated from West Liberty in May of 2010 with my bachelor's in math education, and I got hired a month after I graduated. And I really think that it was due to having the West Liberty background on my resume. I work with students, not just teaching them math, but also trying to help develop life skills that they can take with them after high school. I love being here as a supportive role model. I am Jane Henry Fry, and I am proud to be a Hilltopper.
"50 years ago, Title IX set in motion my path of where I am today.
Because of Title IX, I'm a tennis player.
I am a basketball player. A coach. A volleyball player.
Because of Title IX, I am an administrator. Title IX was set in motion to give opportunities. The opportunities that girls were given to be a student athlete lead to opportunities for them to be productive members of society, but not just productive members of society, leaders within society.
Two things that come to mind are opportunity and visibility. Opportunity obviously for female athletes these past 50 years, but also an opportunity to have a voice and be visible as future leaders.
Being a student athlete and what Title IX afforded me to be able to do is elements of determination, teamwork, responsibility, getting jobs done. Those are all important elements that we learn through sports.
And we've had the opportunity to do that the past 50 years. Long way to go, but at least we have a seat at the table.
I am a product of Title IX and the opportunities that the education law provided for me.
West Liberty University has 9 women's sports,
with over 190 women athletes who participate. With team combined GPAs with an average of 3.37.
with all 9 individually maintaining a GPA of 3.0.
With 140 female athletes maintaining a GPA of 3.0 and above. 104 female athletes maintain a GPA of 3.5 or above.
53 female athletes maintaining a GPA of 4.0.
And representing 39 different majors across campus. Title IX made it possible. I'm here because of Title IX. I am here
because of Title IX.
I am a product of Title IX. It has taught me resilience for me to be where I am today.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Every basket, every touchdown,
every goal,
and every spike.
It's possible because of you.
Help our student athletes compete in the classroom
And for championships.
By joining the Hilltopper Athletic Club.
We are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then I want it, then you better know I got it. And no watch. Now, Lord, you can never catch me. I'm in first place, you can never.
Right side, Carla McCutcheon again. Carla McCutcheon is feeling it. Toppers left side. That's Corinne Thomas for three. Boom! Another great catch by Henry Manze in the finish. That Bailey beats everybody to the ball, and she just takes it as an assist for the run-out layup. Here's Fogg, puts it on the ground to dribble, and then she gets the finish. Yeah, a nice rebound. Henry Manze around the horn. Corinne Thomas for an open three. She'll take all three of them. And we've made it to halftime here at the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. The West Liberty women jetted out to a 52-22 halftime lead. Coach, some happy numbers for the Hilltoppers.
Well, probably the happiest number if you look in the turnover column. West Liberty had 5 in the first half and forced 16. And we talked about that's an area that they've really struggled this season. So to have that big of a differential is probably the biggest number. I had mentioned late in the first half there, when you've shot, now it's 9 more free throws, and you've taken 16 more shots and made 6 more threes, it's usually going to translate into about a 30-point lead. Individually, Grace Falk hit the 4 threes and has 12 points, and Ari Manze, 15 points, 5 of 8 from the floor, and added 7 rebounds. Carly McCutcheon, 7 points. On the other side, West Virginia Wesleyan shot 39%. The only reason it was that high, they did get a couple layups there in the last 2 or 3 minutes. They just haven't got enough shots off. They've only taken 23 in the entire game, so they're shooting 39%. Their leading scorer has 5 points, and that's Wilfong. So West Liberty's pretty much dominated these numbers across the board, but that's what you would expect. Logic would say if you're up 52-22, you're going to dominate all the numbers.
Oh, absolutely. And again, one of your favorite stats that we've talked about at length on several broadcasts is the turnover factor and the live ball versus dead ball turnovers. And you look at points off turnovers, the turnovers are 16-5. The points off turnovers, I believe West Liberty has a 23-6 advantage. So there have been a number of live ball turnovers on the Hilltopper side of the ledger. Okay.
Including the last play of the first half, second quarter.
Absolutely. And back to live action. Bobcats with possession. Inbounds, this is Courtney Wilfong working against Anna Lucarelli. Devona Hatchell. Underneath, this is Witt. Working inside on Smith, can't get it, gets her own rebound on the floor. Jump ball, that'll go to the Hilltoppers. And they get a stop on the first possession.
Here's a crazy rule change I'd like to see. If the offense ends up in a jump ball situation, the defense should be rewarded every time.
Ari Manze, active rebound, gathers it in, puts it back. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. Ari Manze having a night.
Electra Allenberg, that is her second. Team foul number 1 of the quarter.
Foul is on Electra Allenberg, her second foul. First on the Bobcats here, 30 seconds into the third quarter.
And a lot of people can say, well, she only makes layups, but there's a skill to getting layups. And when you crash the boards and get a clean rebound, you end up with a 3-point play.
Well, what is it? They told Jim Crutchfield that about one of his recruits one day, and she said, well, I like layups.
Yeah.
And Manze finished the three-point play, comes down the other end, grabs the defensive rebound. Hilltoppers back to work on offense. Grace Falk turns down a three-pointer, attacks the glass. Her shot's blocked out of bounds by Electra Allenberg. Stays with the Hilltoppers, 21 on the shot clock. Oh, Haley Smith popped wide open underneath. Out high, gets the screen from Manze. Turns down to give and go. Falk under 10 on the shot clock. Lob inside to Ari Manze. She goes to the other side of the rim. Assist to Smith. Basket for Ari Manze. She's got 20.
Good recognition by Haley Smith there. No backside help. And that's an easy lob pass and finish.
And a long three from Jackson won't go. Another rebound for Ari Manze. Hilltoppers with numbers in transition. Transition three from Grace Falk. Won't go. Guess who got the rebound? Ball's blocked out of bounds, but it stays with West Liberty.
And that's the advantage when you can force tempo and get shots like that in transition. It leads to easier offensive rebounds because there's less people camped out in the paint.
And Ari Manze now with a double-double, 20 points, 11 boards. Carly McCutcheon for three, around and out, won't go. Allenberg picks up the rebound. And here comes the Bobcats. 57-22, 8:10 left in the third quarter.
The largest lead of the game.
And Ari Manze, her third drawn charge of the night.
That is her third team foul number 2.
I think she's enjoying it, because she's a big smile.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, if I was putting up the type of numbers she's been putting up, I'd be smiling all the time, too.
Yeah, and turning it in on the defensive end of the floor as well. And Haley Smith dribbles out high. This is Grace Falk. And Lucarelli looks underneath. Grace Falk, 10 on the shot clock. Haley Smith. McCutcheon attacks the rim, throws it back. Nice find, nice finish. 22 for Ari, 59-22 for the Hilltoppers.
Good. Using that screen and roll late in the shot clock.
Jackson's shot won't go. Ari says, I can be a point guard too. Yes, you can with the dish. How about a Belmont Savings Bank play of the game, Coach?
Yeah, that is the Belmont Savings Bank play of the game, because she finished it with flair.
Yes,
no look.
The no look, left hand, offhand pass. Beautiful stuff. Witt outside for Wesleyan. Step back jumper won't go. And ball's knocked out of bounds. Off the Hilltopper, it'll stay with the Bobcats. 6:52 on the third quarter clock, 61-22 West Liberty.
And normally when you're up about 30 at the half, the whole halftime speech from a coaching staff is, we can't let the game get sloppy, let's finish it. And West Liberty's ripped off 9 straight here to start the half.
And a block shot by Grace Falk. Hits the backboard, goes out of bounds, stays with Bobcats. Hatchell muscles up, can't go. Haley Smith working the board, she's fouled.
Foul zone number 5, Electra Allenberg. That is her team foul number 3.
Third foul on Electra Allenberg for Wesleyan. And the third on the Bobcats in this half.
West Virginia Wesleyan is now down to 9 of 29 from the floor.
And Ari has her shot blocked by Allenberg. Wesleyan the other way. And hesitation dribble by Jackson. And Manze returns the favor with the swat at her end. Out of bounds to Wesleyan. 6:20 left in the third quarter. 19 on the shot clock. Layla Calhoun re-enters for West Virginia Wesleyan. And contact inside. And we're going to get Haley Smith for a hold. Her first, team first here in the third quarter. Ball comes in deep to Witt. And she gets Smith up in the air, draws the foul. And the hopeful prayer is answered off the backboard with a nice finish. 61-24. She goes to the line to complete the three-point play.
The Bobcats pick up their first field goal of the third quarter.
Sekalovska and Sarda re-enter for West Liberty.
She'll have one shot.
Emma Witt, 5'9" freshman from Staunton, Virginia, at the line for Wesleyan, trying to complete the conventional three-point play. Around and out, no good. Carly McCutcheon with the rebound. And West Liberty up the court. Sekalovska across to Sarda. Lucarelli. This is McCutcheon. Tries the handoff to Sekalovska. Ball's batted away. It'll stay with the Hilltoppers. 14 on the shot clock. Lucarelli tracks down the pass and just carries it right on into the basket.
Nice little inside hand layup.
Absolutely, 63-24. Lucarelli, a nice strong game tonight, Coach.
She got him off with a three-point play to begin the game.
Wilfong, fade away. Tough shot, she gets it to go. Lucarelli, handoff to McCutcheon. Rough trip into the lane, she's bumped, goes down. There's a whistle.
Fouls on number 34, Alani Murray. That is her.
And Alani Murray, 5'9" freshman from Chesapeake, Virginia, picks up her 4th foul of the night. And that's also the 4th on Wesleyan in this third quarter. Baseline inbounds for West Liberty, 5:24 remaining, 63-26 on the scoreboard. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Stays with West Liberty.
Hilltoppers have struggled in inbounds passes. It's about the only struggle they've had the entire game.
There's Lucarelli. Finds Sekulovska for 3. Nice rotation, won't go. Rebound to Murray. She stays in with 4 fouls. And she gets her pocket picked by Anna Lucarelli, who comes the other way behind the back. 3-pointer from Sekulovska won't go. Lucarelli with the rebound. Murray at the other end has lost her shoe and is trying to recover it as Ari Manze finishes inside.
Layla Ainsworth back in for the Bobcats. So third quarter, number 5.
Okay, and with the stoppage in play, it takes us to our under 5 media timeout. So with your score, West Liberty 65, West Virginia Wesleyan 26, 4:56 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be back in 60.
Undo's Catering, family owned since 1953. With 4 newly remodeled catering facilities throughout the Ohio Valley, Undo's can accommodate banquets from 25 to 700 guests. Undo's caters weddings, picnics, corporate events, holiday events, and job site drop-offs for the construction and oil and gas industry. Call 304-233-5566 today.
Pride is our main ingredient. Undo's.
BSB tip of the day. Your bank should have a good rewards program. Kasasa Tunes gives you rewards for iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon, depending on how you use your checking account. That's Kasasa Tunes at Belmont Savings Bank.
Back inside the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. Hilltoppers in control here in the second half, 65-26 at 4:56 of the third quarter. Coach, it's been the same story from the opening tip.
Yeah, it's been the same old, which is a good thing if you're a West Liberty fan. They've just been methodical. And
here they come out in full court pressure. Shelby Jennis working up against Carly McCutcheon. Into the front court for the Bobcats. Tries to turn the corner. She's bumped by McCutcheon. That'll be a foul.
That is her second team foul.
Her second of the night. And the third on West Liberty here in the third quarter. Comes into Courtney Wilfong. Is Witt. Wilfong from 16 off the front iron. Hustling Carly McCutcheon knocks it away. Sonia Sarda tracks it down. Carly McCutcheon for 3. Oh, rounded out, batted away by Manze. Almost a save there, but Bobcats with numbers. Emma Witt in transition, tried to power through Carly McCutcheon, lowered the shoulder and drew the charging foul.
That's about their at least fifth charge drawn, correct?
I believe so. 3 on Emma Witt, 5 on Wesleyan here in the third quarter. Hilltoppers will be in a bonus the rest of the way. McCutcheon, Bailey Beckstead back on the floor for West Liberty. 15 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Sekulovska with a beautiful bounce pass inside, and Ari can't track it down and get it down.
Yeah, that was a nice no-look pass.
And Jennis, ball's batted away by Sarda. Jennis picks it back up. Calhoun over to Witt. She muscles her way to the hoop, won't go. Another rebound for Ari Manze. Intercepted on the outlet pass. That was Jennis who was fouled as she hit a three-point play. And going to the line for the rare 4-point opportunity. First foul on Sonia Sarda, 4 on the Hilltoppers here in the third quarter. It's 65-29 with 3:24 remaining.
Ari Manze has 6 rebounds in this quarter and 9 points, I believe.
And it's a 4-point play. 65-30 Hilltoppers. 3:20 left in the third quarter. Bailey Beckstedt, Grace Falk, and Carly McCutcheon goes to the floor with the ball. She's tied up, and the arrow goes to Wesleyan. Another Hilltopper turnover, Coach.
And it's inevitable because it happens to every team in the world that gets these leads. But you want to stay focused. You don't want to play. And it's just so easy to try things and do things a little out of your comfort zone. But then you start turning it over.
And back to the action. And a moving screen. Layla Calhoun on that one, she disagreed. Only her first foul. Hilltoppers are in the bonus, but that's a player control foul. They get possession. Into the front court, Bailey Beckstedt. Sekulovska left side. Jen Ricardo onto the floor, tries a three, won't go. Rebound Shelby Jennis for Wesleyan. Working against Sekulovska. Witt tries the handoff. Alana Jackson inside. Pretty firm pass. Witt can't hold it. It goes out of bounds. Out to West Liberty.
Wesleyan up to 21 turnovers on the evening. 22, actually.
McCutcheon turns down a three. Kicks it out to the corner. Grace Falk with a three, won't go. Tracks down the long rebound. McCutcheon on the floor. Back out to Beckstedt. This is Sekulovska. Top of the key. Over in the corner. Beckstedt tries to feed Sekulovska inside. Ball's knocked away. And Wesleyan tips it out of bounds.
Dawn, here's what's crazy. West Liberty's sitting here with a 35-point lead with 2 minutes left in the third, and it might be their poorest shooting game of the season.
Yes.
They're only shooting 41%.
Only 7 on the shot clock here. Grace Falk. McCutcheon, deep three. Boom! And a quick timeout is whistled.
Timeout, and because this is the first call of the second half, this goes to media.
And yes, they are going to take this to the media timeout, so we'll take it with them. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Your score, West Liberty 68, West Virginia Wesleyan 30. We'll be back.
Your bank offers CDs with consistently competitive and higher interest rates.
That's what I want.
What if, unlike other banks, they're normally open more hours? And they don't use high teaser rates on CDs only to lower them later.
Isn't that the way all banks should be?
And even more, several of their CD accounts have some of the best interest rates.
That's money in the bank.
The right bank.
Open your CD account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
The Panhandle Difference.
WesBanco appreciates our more than 15-year relationship with Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. They're a one-stop shop that handles all of our work. Whether it's quick projects or whether it's a project that might involve multiple locations, multiple branch locations, we appreciate the relationship. Doesn't matter what we throw at them or how complex it is. They get it done quickly and they do a great job.
2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter here in the ASRC on the West Liberty University campus. West Liberty in control, 68-30. Wesleyan with the ball, give and go. Kayla Jackson with a nice jumper by the freshman from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. 68-32 Hilltoppers, a minute 40 on the clock. Carly McCutcheon tries another three. Won't go. Sekulovska contests the rebound, but Hatchell controls for Wesleyan, and here come the Bobcats. And the right side jumper by Jennis won't go. Rebound controlled by McCutcheon. West Liberty into the front court. Beckstead into the corner. This is Falk. Curling into the lane. Sekulovska throws up the runner, and it drops 70-32 as we're under a minute to play in the third quarter.
Her 10th point of the game.
And Jabira Bruce trying to work into the paint, gets whistled for a travel. 23rd turnover of the night for Wesleyan. 48 seconds left in the third quarter. The Hilltoppers take over, leading 70-32.
See if West Liberty can get a 2-for-1 out of this possession. 41 seconds left.
Beckstead out high. Sekulovska doesn't look like a coach. Ricardo back to Sekulovska. 10 on the shot clock. Gets down the lane, curls one up, rolls off the iron. Controlled by Hatchell. Bobcats can work for the last shot if they choose. Under 10 seconds. 5. This is Jennis. 3. Off the iron at the buzzer. And we've got 3 quarters in the book. With the score, West Liberty 70. West Virginia Wesleyan 32. We'll step aside for these messages.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Kyle Cooper. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Hilltoppers call, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
70-32 West Liberty heading into the fourth quarter. It's been all West Liberty all the time, Coach.
Yeah, it's just been pretty constant from start to finish. There's not really been any long walls of ineffective play.
And again, this is what you know, like you were talking about, halftime conversation. Let's not get sloppy. And for the most part, they've kept it pretty clean. Haley Smith tries the lob to Ari Manze, gets it to Ricardo. Back out, an open 3 for Falk, won't go. Hustling Jen Ricardo gets the rebound, goes to the hoop. She's fouled, she'll shoot a pair.
Good extra pass there.
Fouls on number 35.
which led to a wide open three, which leads to a hustling offensive rebound, which leads to free throw attempts.
Yeah, nice to see Jen Ricardo back on the court. First free throw goes off. 5'11" sophomore, East Liverpool, Ohio, played her high school ball at Beaver Local. Missed last year due to injury. Back at full strength now, working her way back into playing shape. Can't get either one to go. 9:30 left in this one. 70-32 Hilltoppers. Harmon for Wesleyan looks for help. This is Ainsworth. Shot up, no good. Ricardo keeps it alive. Falk tracks it down. Hilltoppers have numbers. Nice pass on the break by Beckstead. Smith is fouled on the way up. She'll shoot a pair.
That was a nice lead pass. Thread the needle there. Haley Smith runs it down, and it was only a foul that kept her from getting an easy basket there.
Yeah, that's a point guard pass, isn't it, Coach? Mm-hmm. Bounce pass through traffic, right on target. First free throw off the back iron. And the freshman from Kaiser drops in the second one. 71-32 Hilltoppers. Clock ticks past 9 minutes. Ainsworth to the foul line. That was Sarah Tolbert. She missed, but Jabria Bruce didn't on the follow. 71-34. Falk gets to the baseline, looks for help, finds Smith out high. Beckstead back to Falk. Nice catch by Ari Manze in the paint, gets it to drop. And Ari, 26 points, 13 boards. Helps her shooting percentage a little bit there, Coach. She's only 10 for 16 from the floor.
Yeah, what's wrong?
And another rebound. She continues to rack up the numbers. Beckstead, handoff. Grace Falk for three. Won't go. Rebound to Bruce. Here comes Wesleyan. And you're right about the shooting, Coach. This is not a game where West Liberty just came out and shot lights out. But you can make a case that there have been stretches when they've played lights out.
Yeah, I think so. Because they've got so many offensive rebounds. You know, they've gotten extra opportunities. And, you know, even from three, they're only 8 for 31 from the floor.
Yes. And an offensive foul away from the ball. And that's whistled on Bailey Beckstead, her third. First on the Hilltoppers here in the fourth quarter. 7:17 to go in this one. All West Liberty, 73-34. Now low to Bruce. This is Harmon. Won't go. Knocked away, tracked down. Grace Falk. Beckstead. Back to Falk. Out high, Anna Lucarelli. Into the corner, Haley Smith. Circling around, Grace Falk. Lucarelli. Smith curls into the lane, takes it to the hoop, won't go. Rebound by Murray, she's fouled. Ari Manze whistled for her second foul. Second foul on the Hilltoppers here in the fourth quarter. Wesleyan brings it up. Down low, Tolbert inside working against Manze, gets it to go. 73-36. And a nice take by Grace Falk with the reverse no-look layup. She'll go to the line to complete what It's a pretty three-point play.
Yeah, that was a groovy shot.
I like that.
That is her fourth. Team foul number 3.
Draws the foul on Sierra Tolbert. It's the fourth foul of the night on the 6-foot junior from Fishers, Indiana. Third of the quarter against the Bobcats. Grace can make it a 40-point lead for West Liberty. And she does. 76-36 Hilltoppers. 6:18 left in this one.
Caitlin Sullivan in for the Bobcats.
And Caitlin Sullivan in for West Virginia Wesleyan. She brings the ball up court against Bailey Beckstead. Give and go. Sullivan to the hoop. Won't go. Bailey Beckstead with a rebound. Brings it up herself. Right side. Carly McCutcheon. Falk spins into the lane. Kicks it out. Gets it back right wing. Carly McCutcheon wanted to take it to the rim, but went a little bit too quick before the dribble. Whistled for the travel.
Don't know if I like that call or not. I'd have to see it back on film.
No, they get Carly on that a lot for some reason, and I'm with you. It's really close.
I think it's discrimination against left-handers.
Well, there you go.
I might lead that battle.
And Murray working the paint. Traded pivot feet. You can't do that. 5:34 left in this one. It's 76-36 West Liberty. Hilltoppers into the front court. Game slowed down a little bit here, Coach. And pretty feed for Anna Lucarelli. She saw no backside help. She found Ari Manze. Ari Manze's got 28 points. It's almost like if you don't backside help on Ari and give up that pass, you're giving up a layup.
Yeah, she just got long arms and able to make that catch, and she's just really good that close to the basket.
And a block shot and a rebound for Ari. Long pass. A little bit too long for Anna Lucarelli. She can't track it down. Goes out of bounds. Out to West Virginia Wesleyan. And that'll take us to our under 5 media timeout. Last one of the game. So with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left on the fourth quarter clock, West Liberty in control, 78-36. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on the MEC Digital Network.
Keep going. The Store in West Liberty. The Store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
BSB tip of the day. Bank with a company that pays you, depending on how you use your checking account. It's Kasasa Cash Back. It's a totally real thing, and we could totally pay you money. That's Kasasa Cash Back at Belmont Savings Bank.
Back inside the SRC on campus, West Liberty University. West Liberty women 78, West Virginia Wesleyan 36. Big night for Ari Manze, Coach. 28 points, 15 boards. She's got a couple steals, 11 of 17 from the floor, 65%. Now, of course, that hurts her shooting percentage because she's shooting 75% on the season, but I think any coach will take that.
Yeah, absolutely. Just here looking at some of the other scores in the league. National defending champs Glenville has 99 points with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Ouch.
In a game between two teams that have gotten out of the gate pretty well. Charleston's up over Fairmont 60-52 with right around 4 minutes left.
That'll be an interesting men's game as well, Coach. Murray, reverse layup, nice finish. 78-38 Hilltoppers. 4:30 to go. Sekulovska kicks it back. Lucarelli for three, won't go. Strong rebound by Sierra Tolbert for Wesleyan. On the court, there's a whistle.
Fouls on number 1, Grace Falk. That is her second. Team foul number 3.
Fouls on Grace Falk, her second, third on the Hilltoppers. First look tonight at Kinley Quaton, and I hope I'm saying that right, number 22. 5'9" freshman from Salt Rock, West Virginia. And I'm from West Virginia, and I've heard just about every town. That's a new one on me. She played at Lincoln County High School. Going to the line for a pair.
Well, maybe you need to go back to school and take some West Virginia history classes.
Oh, I'd take another run at the Golden Horseshoe, Coach. One for two. It's 78-39. This is Sonia Sarda into the front court for West Liberty. Down the court, Gracie Lyon tracks it down. Ball's deflected on the outlet. Murray, length of the court, tries to finish, can't get it. Nice, strong, hustling rebound by Caitlin Sullivan and a stick back for the Bobcats. 78-41. Ball's deflected. This is Sullivan again with a nice defensive play. Alani Murray with the jumper. 6 quick points for Wesleyan. Sonia Sarda for West Liberty. This is Ricardo into the corner. Beckstead out high. Sekulovska attacks the rim, kicks it outside. Jenna Ricardo from the corner. Won't go. Rebound by Sekulovska. She's stripped. Sierra Tolbert with the steal. Here come the Bobcats. Looking to chop into the margin a little bit more. Caitlin Sullivan has given the Bobcats a nice lift since coming onto the court here. Sierra Tolbert goes up. She's bumped. Shot won't go, but she'll shoot two.
And this is where games get frustrating as a coach. I've had this conversation with Ben Hallett, who's had some leads in his lifetime as a head coach. When you're like 130-20,
yes,
you're going to have leads, and it's the hardest thing about coaching. It really is.
First one goes for Tolbert. Foul was whistled on number 11, Gracie Lyon. 6'1" freshman from Navarre Fairless High School in Navarre, Ohio.
Unusually high release point on this free throw.
And rather flat shot, but effective. 2 for 2.
I think Bob Lanier had a high left-handed release. There's probably not many listeners that know who Bob Lanier was.
Well, I know he had big feet.
No, see, and I'm glad you said that, because that is a myth. He had big feet, but he did not wear size 22 shoes.
Fouls on number 22.
You like set that line up for me. I was going to say that, but you had to go right to the myth.
I did. That's Jenna Ricardo tries to go inside. She's fouled going up. Right back to the line for a couple more. 2:49 left in this one. We're playing out the string. Hilltoppers lead 78-45. And Jenna Ricardo joins the scoring parade with her first free throw. Back iron, rebound to Allenbert. 79-45 Hilltoppers. 2:40 left in the game. Allenbert, give and go. And once again, Caitlin Sullivan misses the layup, grabs the rebound, sticks it back. Deep three from Sekulovska won't go. Rebound tracked down by Allenbert for Wesleyan. Allenbert. And corner won't go. Strong rebound. Gracie Lyon into the front court. Sarda to Gracie Lyon with the finish, and she's on the board.
It's a nice little pass by Sarda there on the break.
81-47, we're under 2 minutes. And jumper from Murray won't go. Here comes Sarda. She's got Jenna Ricardo leaking out long and beating everybody down the floor for the layup. It's a hustle play. 90 seconds left, 83-47 West Liberty.
Another nice lead pass by Sarda. Back-to-back assist, and Jenna Ricardo gets the run out.
Ball's tipped away. And where's a whistle? And they got Gracie Lyon for a shove. Her second, 5 on the Hilltoppers. Wesleyan in the bonus. And Wesleyan dealing with an injury, and the official's asking the player if she wants to come out. And Coach Vincent is saying, she says no. Coach Vincent says, yeah, come over here.
She looked a little wobbly there. That's why I was questioning.
Yeah, she did. That's hopefully she's okay. They'll check her out. Trainer looking at her right now. So Sierra Tolbert will shoot the free throws. First one won't go. Second one off the front iron, but that girl again, Caitlin Sullivan, tracks down a loose ball. Missed three-pointer. Bailey Beckstead with a long rebound. Here comes West Liberty. Jenna Ricardo turns down the three into the corner. This is Sarda out high. Sekalovska will take a three, and she'll make a three. Under a minute to go. 86-47 West Liberty. Sekalovska's got 13 points,
including her third three of the evening.
And a steal by Sarda. Hilltoppers have numbers if they hurry. Gracie Lyon running the floor nicely. Can't get it to go. Sarda with a good rebound. Puts it back up and in. That's the unwritten rule, Coach. You get an offensive rebound, you have to shoot it, right?
She's played well again tonight, though.
Yes, she has. 88-47. 30 seconds left. Sullivan, jumper won't go. Ball's knocked out of bounds. And it'll go to West Liberty, 25 seconds remaining.
Been a little bit of a sloppy second half, but West Liberty turned it on here in the last minute and a half to push it back up to a 41-point game, and they're going to get out of here with another MEC win to go 3-0 in the young season.
And Sarda will just dribble out the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this one belongs to the Hilltoppers. Final score, West Liberty 88. West Virginia Wesleyan 47. Hilltoppers moved to 3-0 in the Mountain East Conference.
Yeah, just pretty much from start to finish. Jumped out to a quick 8-0 lead. 52-22 at the break. And increased that lead another 11 points and end up with an 88-47 win, and business at hand.
Yeah, played the whole game, 12 turnovers, season low, and just a quick look at the scoring here. Ari Manze, big game, 28 points, 15 rebounds, 2 steals. Grace Falk, 15 points, 3 3-pointers, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Also double figures. Natalia Sekalovska, 13 points. She had 3 3-pointers. And Carly McCutcheon, 10 points, 4 double-figure scores for the Hilltoppers. Wesleyan failed to put a player in double figures. Leading scorer for them is Courtney Wilfong with 7 points. So it looks like the men's teams from both schools are getting ready to take the floor for warm-ups. We'll step aside for a few minutes, but we'll be back with starting lineups and men's basketball action right here on the MEC Digital Network.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Hi everybody, my name is Max Kellis. I'm a junior here at West Liberty, and I'm a general business student. Today I'm going to show you what it's like to be in this program. We're heading into my first class today, which is going to be management.
We were looking at organizational structure and culture. So last class we actually focused on how organization assess their environment, right?
The general business program at West Liberty is honestly a great experience. It prepares business students for the real world, and there's everything from management classes to international business to marketing and any sort of, I guess, sect of business that anyone would want to go into, West Lib offers. I think that the relationship between the teachers and the students is really unique. Because of our smaller class sizes, the teachers are able to give students a more one-on-one personal experience, and I think that's really tailored towards the student, to benefit the students. Another unique thing about West Liberty's business program is they actually offer all the classes online, so you can either choose whenever you're registering for your classes, you can choose some online classes, some in person, or you can do all of one or all of the other, and that makes it great, I think, for students. I've been commuting this semester, so it's been a little bit more difficult, so the online classes have definitely made that easier. I'm headed into my second class for today, which is Intro to General Business with Miss Rocchio.
We're going to continue with chapter 3, which is the different ways that you can start small businesses.
Somebody should definitely consider a general business degree at West Liberty. It definitely leaves a lot of doors open, a lot of possibilities. I personally chose general business because I wasn't exactly 100% sure what I wanted to do with my life, and I wanted to stay kind of closer to my hometown of Wheeling. After I graduate, I could probably go into any field I'd like to. I hope to go into marketing and do marketing for some sort of company. I think I'm good with people. I like to talk to people. So those are my specific aspirations. Now we're heading into my advising session with my advisor, Dr. Chen.
This semester, how many credit hours are you having?
15.
15, okay. How do you feel?
I feel good. Something really special about the advising here on West Liberty's campus is the one-on-one interaction between the advisor. I had previously talked about the teacher-student interaction, which is fantastic. It gives students a very individual learning experience, but it's the same exact thing with the advisors. My advisor is Miss Chen, and anytime that I have issues scheduling or issues with my major or honestly anything, I reach out to her in an email and she gets back to me, and we honestly, every time I've reached out to her, we meet the next day. She's there to help me with my schedule, to help me with my classes or anything I need, honestly. And I really think that's special for a college to be able to have such a personal experience with your advisor. So this is a beautiful day. I'm gonna meet the guys out on the quad and play a game of cornhole. In terms of extracurricular programs on campus, I'm also a member of KDK, a local frat on campus. KDK is only here at West Liberty. We're not nationally recognized, which I think is good because it gives us more of a sense of community. And growing up in Wheeling, I have always been a homebody, and I've loved my community. And through KDK, we're able to help our community with different outreach programs. It's nice to be more community driven, as West Lib is. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys would like some more information, feel free to check out our website.
For more than 185 years, West Liberty University has been a leader in higher education within the state and the region. We've adapted through the decades of innovation and instruction, shaping the leaders and innovators of tomorrow. With a significant focus on practicum and hands-on learning, our students understand how to apply their knowledge and skills to continue to make West Virginia shine. We are the leaders of tomorrow. We are West Liberty University.
Hi, my name is Claire Kelly and I'm a microbiology major here at West Liberty, and I want to show you what it's like to be in this program. First off, we're going to head into biological chemistry with Dr. Schmidt.
Now, in looking at the reaction that leads to the formation of this bond, we see that water is released. Does anyone know what kind of reaction this would be where water gets released?
The microbiology program is a really interesting program that prepares you for a wide range of future career paths within the biological sciences. Outside of the required courses, there are really interesting electives that you get to choose from that you wouldn't really get the opportunity elsewhere. For example, I took a fluorescence microscopy course with Dr. Orzempa, where we had full access to a research-grade fluorescence microscope and assisted Dr. Orzempa on research he'd been working on. So I chose this major as microbiology was always a subject that I was really interested in school, and I wanted to learn more about it. After I graduate, I want to continue further studies within the field of medical microbiology, researching diseases caused by microorganisms. Next, we're heading into analytical chemistry with Dr. Swartz.
So it becomes, right, how do you handle all those different errors? You guys learned the rules of synthesis back in Gen Chem.
This major is good for others to consider because it provides you with a comprehensive knowledge on the biological sciences. It prepares you for a variety of future career paths. Many go on to apply for med school, PA school or PT school, or postgraduate studies in microbiology. In addition to that, with the skills you learn in the labs throughout the major, you are also very employable for work in a lab setting. Now I'm going to head into the lab and work on some of my research projects. There are so many research opportunities available as an undergrad, both working with professors and conducting independent research. I work with Dr. Schmidt's lab researching a novel family of antibiotics called rhizazomycins and how one Francisella tularensis gene in particular plays a role in rhizazomycin susceptibility. It is really unique to have these opportunities, as usually you wouldn't get to do this work until postgraduate studies. Having this experience really gives you a leg up when applying to various graduate programs and jobs. Students in the microbiology program are incredibly lucky with the professors in the biology department. Every single one of them really cares about the success of their students and are very passionate about the subjects they teach. With the small class sizes, they really get to know each and every student and are there to help you when you need it. I'm also on the women's soccer team here at West Lib, and now it's time for practice. Being a student athlete here at West Liberty has been an incredible experience. It definitely comes with its challenges of time management and juggling both college work and training, but there's a lot of support on both sides to make it work. Being a student athlete here means becoming part of a community, and being far away from home, as I'm from Ireland, is really important for me. West Liberty really has become a home away from home. Thanks for checking out the program with me today. For more information, look at our website.
Every basket, every touchdown,
Every goal. And every start.
it's possible because of you.
Help our student athletes compete in the classroom
And for championships.
by joining the Hilltopper Athletic Club.
Butler with the flush. Pat Robinson assist.
Bartley has it poked out of his hands by McKinney. Goes up strong with the reverse. Malik McKinney. Montague driving inside. Oh, gets right past his man and lays it up and in.
Brazil, 3 for West Liberty. That is good. And it's 33-20 Hilltoppers.
Cross-court pass. Webb, open three. Bullseye. 10-6.
Beautiful strip by Malik McKinney. Here come the Hilltoppers the other way. He's got Pat Robinson underneath. He finds a cutting Ben Sarson. Belmont Savings Bank play of the game.
We never fall back.
welcome back to the ASRC and the campus of West Liberty University for the second half of tonight's Mountain East Conference doubleheader with the number 5 ranked West Liberty men taking on West Virginia Wesleyan. We'll take a look at that matchup in a minute, but first we'd like to thank our Jack Adams Athletic Club sponsors. Thank you for supporting our WLU student athletes and their continued success. Those sponsors are Main Street Banks, Dr. and Mrs. John P. McCullough, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, Dr. and Mrs. Clyde Campbell, Belmont Savings Bank, Alex E. Paris Contracting, Commonwealth Financial, IBEW Local 141 of Wheeling, West Virginia, Calcraft Roofing and Sheet Metal, Undo's Restaurant, Gil Allum CPA, Generations Restaurant and Pub, WVU Medicine at Wheeling Hospital, The Store, The Dirty Dog Tavern, and Karen Allum Realty. Hello everyone, this is Don Clegg with WLU Athletic Director Lynn Allum, back for what we hope will be another exciting edition of Hilltopper basketball. Well, Coach, the schedule gives us 2 teams at the opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of win-loss records, but you can't always go by that. I mean, Wesleyan comes in here at 0-5, but they have played just about everybody you can imagine. I mean, you're looking, they lost to Pitt Johnstown, to an unbeaten at the time Lock Haven team. We saw California PA when they were in here. Fairmont State's ranked number 12 in the country. Their other conference game was a road game at Frostburg. They only lost by a point. So the book, not always judged by its cover.
Yeah, you just have no idea, especially this early in the season. And it's just, it's almost like the women's game. You go in, you know that at least on paper, you're a significant favorite in the game. Are you going to come out focused, do things fundamentally right, and just let your talent and skill take over?
Yeah, and that being said, now the Hilltoppers have had West Virginia Wesleyan's number in recent years, and this is a long series. This is a 142nd meeting between these two programs, and this series tipped off in the West Virginia Conference tournament in 1934-35. Now, West Liberty's won 32 of the last 34 to come from behind and take a 74-67 lead in the series. So these are no strangers.
Yeah, no strangers. And trust me, I'm old, but I wasn't at that first game. But it's conference play, and you just never know what's going to happen. But that's the one thing that I love about West Liberty, led by outstanding coach Ben Hallett and his phenomenal staff. There's not an ounce of overconfidence in them. Like I always say, some people are glass half full, some people glass half empty. Ben's glass doesn't have liquid in it. But I like that as a coach, that you are so fearful that you can lose that you're going to work extra to make sure you don't lose.
Well, and again, that's Ben Hallett. We talk about it all the time, the winningest coach in college basketball right now. And, since 2010, West Liberty with the best winning percentage in NCAA basketball. They're 379 and 46 over the last 12 years, and they're also pretty good at home, 209 and 10 at home over that span. That's also the best in college basketball.
No, it's incredible. And what I always caution people about, we've been here for every second of that. And you can't take it for granted. Like, I hope it continues for 100 more years. But I just hope people realize what a special run that it's been. So every single game, whether you're favored by 50, 40, 20, 10, whatever it is, that you're going to enjoy this, and more importantly, you're going to appreciate it.
Yes, and to that point, now the Bobcats have been struggling. They've come in here, they've lost 14 straight Mountain East Conference games, which dates their only win last year in conference play was a 97-96 win at Glenville State on January 15th. But to your point, at that time, Glenville State was in the regional rankings. So you never know. And we've seen, I think you remember a few years ago when we had a nationally ranked team, and West Virginia Wesleyan team came in.
You're not allowed to talk about that.
Yeah, I know. Well, don't tell Coach Hallett. But I was at the game, and West Virginia Wesleyan shot 90% in the second half and hit a buzzer beater at the end to win it.
Yeah, now see, you're going to be in big trouble.
I know.
Because we made a vow we're never allowed to reference that game.
Yeah, I won't get to go on any more fishing trips with him.
To your seat location in case of any emergencies. They are located at both ends of the ASRC and in the center behind the stadium and team benches. Also, there's no signal standing in the early alleyways.
Okay, well, Coach, it's time for tonight's starting lineup and the Main Street Bank tip-off. As we referenced, West Virginia Wesleyan comes in there 0-5 overall, 0-2 in MEC play. Here's tonight's starters for the Bobcats. Number 1, Dante Rivera, 6'5 freshman from Bonita Springs, Florida. Number 12, Jamal Jacobs, 5'11 freshman from Tampa, Florida. 14 is Jackson Rhodes, a 6'5 freshman from Christchurch, New Zealand. Number 20, Tyler Sloan, 6'5 sophomore from Buckner, Kentucky. And rounding out the starters, number 33, Curtis Litton, a 6'8 freshman from Clay County, West Virginia. Head coach Derek Sloan has a 2-31 record in his second year at West Virginia Wesleyan. And now, the homestanding West Liberty Hilltoppers, number 5 in the country, they're 5-0 overall, 2-0 in the conference. Same starters for Coach Ben Hallett. Number 1, Malik McKinney, 6'3", senior guard from Bowie, Maryland. Number 2, Bryce Butler, the 6'5", junior All-American from Latrobe, PA. Number 4, Christian Montague, 6'1", junior guard from Dayton, Ohio. Number 5, Steve Kennedy, 6'1", graduate transfer from Bowie, Maryland. And rounding out the starters, coming off a huge game last week, number 24, Ben Sarson, 6'6", sophomore forward from Central Catholic High School, Pittsburgh, PA. Head coach Ben Hallett, now in his 6th season at the helm, leads all NCAA coaches in winning percentage with a 133 and 21 record.
One thing I'll reference, you mentioned one of the starters for Wesleyan is from New Zealand. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I bet that hasn't been a regular occurrence either in WVIC or MEC play. Not a lot of New Zealand players in our conference, so that's kind of cool. And 2, as you referenced that previous game, 5 seconds after you said it, my phone's blowing up with text from people listening saying you should probably be banned for the night.
I hear you. They're in the circle. There's the tip. We've got basketball on the hilltop. The Main Street Bank tip-off quickly down the court. And Devontae Rivera with the finish. The Bobcats are up 2-0, less than 10 seconds into the game. Christian Montague out to Malik McKinney, into the corner, Ben Sarson. Out high. This is Butler, cross court, skip pass. Butler fakes the 3. Bounce pass back to McKinney, works inside, somehow sneaks his way to the hoop. It's tied up at 2.
Yeah, that's a pretty nifty move, especially on that basket. That's the type of shot that sometimes rims out.
And here's Rivera down court, gets it back, goes up, won't go, but Malik McKinney with the rebound. Here come the Hilltoppers. Sarson in transition, back to Kennedy, top of the key, McKinney into the paint. Butler for 3, count it! 5-2 West Liberty, 19 minutes left in the game, left in the first half.
Bryce is starting to warm up from three-point land after a cold start to the season.
Yes, I think he was 2 for 2 in the last game, so he's hit 3 straight. Wesleyan into the front court. That's our friend from New Zealand, Coach. And just as we say that, Steve Kennedy welcomes into the continent. Layup from Butler. Kennedy with the steal and the assist. All of a sudden, just like that, it's 7-2 West Liberty.
Beautiful no-look pass by Steve Kennedy after the steal.
This is Jamal Jacobs. 5'11 freshman from Tampa, working out high against Butler. Rhodes. 10 on the shot clock. Litton. Almost a steal for Butler. Tyler Sloan spots up for a 3 and drains it. 7-5 West Liberty. Sarson, Montague, skip pass, Kennedy, 3. 10-5 West Liberty.
Good skip pass there, Christian Montague, and Steve Canaday knocks down the open three.
And Hilltopper press, trying to speed him up. Just beat the clock. Getting into the front court, double team on the sideline. Pass to Rivera, kicks it out. Jackson Rhodes, three, won't go, bounces high, over the backboard and out of bounds. Out to the Hilltoppers with 17:31 on the first half clock. Quick restart, they leave Kennedy alone. Butler overruns the rebound, great hustle. Wesleyan working against pressure, this is Rhodes, gets it up the sideline. Jacobs was open, they missed him. Tyler Sloan tried for a second straight three-pointer off the iron, and it bounces out of bounds before anybody can track it down. Hilltopper basketball leading 10-5, 17:06 on the clock.
Dawn, we had one of our first somewhat surprises of the season on the women's side. Fairmont's women with an impressive overtime victory over Charleston, who already owns the win over Glenville.
And was ranked, I believe, number 12 or 13 in the country. Ben Sarson, 15-footer, counted. 12-5 West Liberty.
It's a shot you don't see Ben Sarson take very often, is the mid-range.
Don't see a lot of Hilltoppers taking that shot, Coach. This is Jacobs getting to the rack.
Wow.
Whoa, go. My goodness, Sarson was in the air for that. And that shot won't go, but a hustling Tyler Sloan tracks down the rebound. Tries a deep three. Nothing but net. 12-8 West Liberty. Tyler Sloan looks like he can shoot it, Coach. Ben Sarson. In and out, no good. Malik McKinney with a hustling rebound, the two-hand reverse underneath. 14-8 West Liberty.
They're just relentless.
Close to a 5-second call, barely gets it in. This is Sloan, back to Rivera. Back to Sloan. Jacobs. Curtis Litton out high, back to Rivera. Down low. Litton kicks it out in the corner. Jacobs won't go. Pardon me, that was Rhodes. Litton tracks down the rebound, sticks the 15-footer, 14-10. Bryce Butler back to Kennedy into the corner. McKinney kicks it back out. Butler down the lane, stops with a baby hook. It doesn't get there. And Jamal Jacobs loses his footing on the way up the sideline. Ball rolls out of bounds to the Hilltoppers. We've got our first rotation of the evening at the 15-14 mark.
That's a lot of basketball there with no stoppage in play.
Absolutely.
You don't see that often.
Yeah, and I don't think Coach Hallett minds that.
No, and he had the next unit sitting there ready to go, so.
And this is Finn Woodward. Kicks it back. Alec West puts it on the floor, kicks it back. Zach Rosil. Finn Woodward. Lefty freshman comes off his foot. Then he's Spadafora collects the loose ball. Mike Sampson's three won't go. Rebound to Jamal Jacobs. Here comes the Bobcats. And the ball gets away from him. The steal. Sampson running the floor is Rosil. Pretty finish. 16-10.
There's a picture-perfect break after the steal.
Spadafora almost with the steal, hustles back, almost with a back tap, but he got the bump. Well, the foul goes on Dante Spadafora, his first. That's the first foul on either team here in a very fast-paced first half. And that takes us to our under 5 media timeout with 14:31 on the first half clock. Number 5 West Liberty leads West Virginia Wesleyan 16-10. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on the MEC Digital Network.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Ben Hallett. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Hilltoppers call, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
And we're back. Number 5 West Liberty leading West Virginia Wesleyan 16-10, 14:31 left in the first half. Hilltoppers come out with all guns blazing, but the Bobcats aren't backing down a step, Coach.
Yeah, they've made some shots, and they got a couple long offensive rebounds, which led to baskets. So, and they've done a pretty good job of handling the ball so far. But remember, this press is cumulative. It catches up to you at times.
And underneath, Litton got the ball deep. Good defense by Alec West. Forces a miss. Mike Sampson is hit in the backcourt. That's Tyler Sloan. That'll be his first on Wesleyan here in the opening half.
It's a great play by Spatafora there in the paint. Keep that from being another offensive rebound in the paint.
Yeah, one of my favorite. I think he has what would be defined as a high motor, Coach.
Yeah, he's...
Mike Sampson muscles inside, gets the finish. 18-10 West Liberty. We're under 14 minutes left.
That's a part of Sampson's game I think they'd like to see
and
him be able to take advantage of.
Absolutely. He certainly did against us last year when he was at Notre Dame.
Yep.
And as we spoke of Spatafora, another hustling play here, forces a bad pass, goes out of bounds, baseline inbounds to the Hilltoppers. Spatafora dribbles baseline, West, Spatafora from the corner, count it! West with the assist, Spatafora with the three. It's a double-digit lead for the Hilltoppers, 21-10. Litton got all the way to the rim but couldn't finish. Quickly, the Hilltoppers back the other way. Sampson in traffic. It won't go. Nice rebound by Sloan. He's fouled, which gives the Hilltoppers a chance to set up their press.
There's like 2 Spataforas out there. Doesn't it seem like
it does.
He's just been literally everywhere in the last 2 minutes?
Yeah, what was the old, his chicken man. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Wesleyan trying to get it in bounds. A foul was called on Michael Sampson, his first, team second. And trap in the backcourt, deflected by Russell. West tried to get it back to him, bounces out of bounds, stays with Wesleyan with a new clock.
Yeah, Alec West tried to do a little tip pass there. Touch pass, I guess I should have said.
And the steal by Sampson, the finish by Russell, 23-10. And the West Liberty press is taking a bit of a toll here.
Yeah, great steal there by Sampson.
Litton takes the inbounds pass. This is Anthony Craven trying to work it up against the pressure. Gets it across to Litton. Takes a little bit of heat out of the Bobcat kitchen. Jacobs working out high against West. Now he draws Sampson on the switch. Turnaround won't go. Nice job by Anthony Craven sneaking inside for the follow. 23-12.
And this walkouts kill you.
And starters are lined up at the scorer's table. We're ready to come in. Turnover, Craven. Thunderous block by Mike Sampson. Ball comes all the way out to Craven. Tipped out by Sampson. And another hard luck foul for Tyler Sloan.
Well, if you're going to turn the ball over by Sampson, that's a good way to make up for it. The second spectacular block in this game.
I don't know if he jumped from the floor or dropped from the ceiling, Coach. Unlucky Tyler Sloan picks up his second foul in about a minute and a half of playing time. Starters back on the floor for the Hilltoppers, 23-12. 12-10 left in the first half. Give and go. Kennedy. He's hit on his way to the hoop. Veteran official Mike Lazo gives the ball out of bounds to the Hilltoppers. Foul was on KB Ellis, his first, third on West Virginia Wesleyan. Here's Sarson. Pressure. Butler squeezes inside, can't get it. Tip won't go. Good rebound by Rivera. Sarson with a steal, block inside it. It's ragged, Coach. My goodness.
It's a lot of effort, though. You know, that's the thing, that when the game gets ragged, that almost favors West Liberty that style too, because they're traditionally going to outwork the opponent. That's what we've been able to witness for a number of years.
Bryce Butler to the line for West Liberty, shooting a pair. Nothing but net. Hilltoppers have doubled them up, 24-12, 11:49 left in the first half. But West Liberty traditionally among one of the top offensive rebounding teams in the nation, Coach, and certainly can see why. Second one spins out for Butler, but they trap on the miss. And this is Ellis, transition. Rivera's shot was hurried. Knocks the ball out of bounds, it'll go to West Liberty. McKinney into the front court to Montague. Goes hard to the rim. Can't get it to drop. Ellis into the front court for Wesleyan.
There's been a lot of contested shots at the rim on both ends.
Not a place for the faint of heart. KB Ellis with a deep three, won't go. Montague high for the rebound. Looking for a target, he finds Sarson. Kennedy, little shake and bake action, gets all the way to the rim for the layup. And Coach Derek Sloan wants to take a 30-second timeout and discuss half-court defense, I would guess, Coach.
Yeah, it's hard, meaning especially you get a missed three on their offensive end, which long rebound usually leads to some sort of numbered break traditionally, so it's just a hard matchup, and especially if you're not used to playing against this system, it can really get you.
Well, yeah, and again, you know, you take, for example, Steve Kennedy, who's a 45% three-point shooter. You can't sag off of him, but if you try to run him off the line, he'll blow right past you and get an open layup, as you saw. So what is it Coach Hallett likes to say? Pick your poison?
Yep. And the thing I like about this year's edition of the Hilltopper team, remember, they started this season with like 7 new guys. So they're only 5 games in. They're still finding themselves, and I think it can get better.
And Ellis into the front court working against Malik McKinney. The runner won't go, but the follow from Curtis Litton does. 26-14, we're under 11 minutes left in the first half. Bryce Butler into the corner, Malik McKinney, ball fake, gets down the line. This is Sarson. Back in the corner, Malik McKinney, count the three-pointer, 29-14 West Liberty.
Just a great extra pass there by Christian Montague.
And there's the steal, Kennedy. Foul going up, he'll shoot a pair.
Fouls on number 11, Anthony Craven Jr., that is his first.
Fouls on Anthony Craven Jr. His first, team 5th. Christian Montague, Steve Kennedy gets the first free throw to drop. 30-14 West Liberty, 10:28 left in the first half. Makes them both. 31-14. And there's the deep throw. And I think they've got Steve Kennedy for pass interference, Coach.
That did look like a football play there.
First foul on Steve Kennedy, third on the Hilltoppers. 31-14 West Liberty, 10:26 left in the opening half. Baseline inbounds for the Bobcats. And they run a nice play, and Litton thought he was all alone, but he forgot about Ben Sarson, who batted it out to the hash mark.
That's 3 spectacular blocks in the game by the Toppers.
Craven working against Sarson, kicks it back out. Ellis from the side, won't go. Hustling rebound by Sarson. He was going out of bounds. He bounced it off of Rivera. It'll stay with West Liberty. Heads up play.
Yeah, good heady play there by Ben Sarson, who's definitely made his presence felt in this game.
Back live, approaching 10 minutes to play in the opening half. Hilltoppers up 31-14. Ben Sarson kicks it back to McKinney. Montague into the paint, kicks it wide. Sarson from the corner from Montague won't go. Montague collects the rebound. They reset. He goes right back into the paint. Gets it to Kennedy. He finds Sarson into the corner. Butler into the corner, and Montague from that corner. Yeah, that's where it goes. 34-14, Hilltoppers by 20.
Well, I like that because it's been Christian Montague that's been throwing the extra pass, and he was the beneficiary that time.
In transition, Litton double teamed at the baseline, throws it out. This is Rivera. Pull-up jumper won't go. Ball's tipped in the air, tracked down by Craven. Wide open three. Won't drop for Jackson Rhodes. Sarson with the rebound. Hilltoppers into the front court. Montague to Sarson, kicks it back out. Montague tries another three. He's feeling it. 37-14. 9 minutes left in the opening half. Jackson Rhodes double teamed. Steps through. Bobcats with numbers if they hurry. Rivera takes it himself. Nice finish.
Yeah, that was a nice finish. Not an easy shot.
37-16. Ben Sarson tries a three. Ben Sarson drains a three. 40-16. Black and gold. And Jackson Rhodes into the front court. Circles back out. Hands it off to Jacobs. Second platoon at the scorer's table for West Liberty. Strong contest by Sarson. Shots missed. Bryce Butler will try a three. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Curtis Litton for Wesleyan. Rivera lobs it down court. Sarson says, I'll take that. Finds Butler in transition. Kicks it back out. Jackson Rhodes jumped the passing lane. Gets the pick off. And the ball's tipped out of bounds. That'll bring the substitutions on, but it also takes us to our under 10 media timeout after another long stretch of action, Coach. It's 7:43 left to go before halftime. Number 5 West Liberty in control, 40-16. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on the MEC Digital Network.
Your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away.
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
And number 5 West Liberty clicking on all cylinders. They lead West Virginia Wesleyan 40-16 with 7:43 left in the opening half. And once again, that press is paying dividends. Points off turnovers. Hilltoppers have a 12-0 advantage, Coach.
12-0 advantage, and there hasn't been much stoppage in play, which is always going to favor West Liberty.
And this is Rhodes for Wesleyan trying to muscle his way past Alec West. West having none of it, takes the ball away. Hilltoppers the other way. Dante Spadafora circles out to set the offense. Right side, Zach Rasil. This is Alec West. Underneath, this is Chaz Hines. First look at him. Muscles inside and finishes. Big, strong finish from the 6'8 JUCO transfer.
Yeah, good little duck in there.
42-16. Rasil just misses a steal. Wesleyan gets across the timeline. Double teamed as Ellis. Cross court to Rhodes. And with 15 seconds left on the shot clock, Wesleyan goes into their offense. This is Anthony Craven. Pulls up for a three, won't go. Mike Sampson with the rebound, brings it up himself, kicks it back out, finds a wide open Alec West for three, won't go. Big rebound by Chaz Hines, loses his balance, gets it to Spadafora, who finds Rasil on the left side. Spadafora tries a three, won't go. Mike Sampson with the offensive rebound, muscles inside, can't finish, gets his in rebound, can't get a good go. Ellis comes out with a rebound for Wesleyan. What a flurry, coach. And Ellis coast to coast with a pretty finish.
Yeah, that was a really nice play.
In the corner, Zach Rasil, he doesn't miss many of those.
Yeah, that's his first look from deep this game, but he knocks it down, and West Liberty's now 8 of 15 from deep.
6 minutes left in the half. It's 45-18 Hilltoppers. Rasil knocks it off the backboard. Rhodes hangs on to it. Wesleyan gets it across, and they'll wait for the backups to come in. Rhodes attacks the rim. Nice finish. Avoids the block by Mike Sampson. Sampson into the front court. Left side, Alec West. Spadafora right side, Rasil. Hines with a pretty pass. West inside. He's fouled going up. He'll shoot a pair.
It's a good cut by Alec West and an equally impressive pass to find him.
And foul was whistled on Anthony Craven. His sixth foul on Wesleyan. Hilltoppers will be in a bonus with the next foul. 5:22 remaining in the first half.
You know, Coach Hallett talked on the podcast this week about their depth and how he's so comfortable playing 10-11 deep.
And West drains the first free throw. Transfer from a high Dominican all-conference player for ODU last year.
Yeah, he's kind of the Swiss Army knife.
He checks off a lot of boxes, Coach. Makes the second one. It's 47-20 Hilltoppers.
Guys like that are just so valuable.
And the Hilltoppers, they don't have a lot of specialists, though, do they?
No, that's the great thing about this system. It really forces you to learn pretty much all facets of the game.
And Hines with the rebound. Sampson into the front court. Back to Rasil, left side. Alec West with a deep three. Front iron won't go. Ellis with another rebound. Finds Rivera beating everybody down the floor for the one-handed stuff.
You know, Wesleyan only has 10 field goals in the game, but 8 of them have been pretty impressive.
Just as impressive as Zach Rasil's three-point shooting touch. He hasn't drawn iron yet, but he's 2 for 2. Almost a steal for Rasil. That is a steal for Spadafora. And guess who? Oh, that one won't go. Ellis with another rebound. Smallest guy on the floor. He's racking up some rebound numbers. Spadafora, almost another steal. This Rivera working the paint. Nice pass. Got it inside to Hilliard, who couldn't finish, but Anthony Craven with the tip could. 50-24, we're under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. And Spadafora, back to Rasil, back to Spadafora. Down the lane with the layup, won't go. Hines with a big offensive rebound, back high. And it comes to the corner for Hines. He finds inside. This is West with the finish. 52-24 West Liberty. Nice crisp passing, Coach.
Well, that's the second time those two have hooked up when I cut to the basket.
And Dante Spadafora with another steal. Hines is fouled going up. And they'll say no, he was passing the ball. He will be shooting a 1-on-1, and once again, after a lengthy stretch of play without whistles, we are at the under 5 media timeout. Your score, West Liberty 52, West Virginia Wesleyan 24, 3:24 left in the first half. We'll be right back.
Undo's Catering, family owned since 1953. With 4 newly remodeled catering facilities throughout the Ohio Valley, Undo's can accommodate banquets from 25 to 700 guests. Undo's caters weddings, picnics, corporate events, holiday events, and job site drop-offs for the construction and oil and gas industry. Call 304-233-5566 today.
Undo, pride is our main ingredient. Undo's.
BSB tip of the day. Your bank should have a good rewards program. Kasasa Tunes gives you rewards for iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon, depending on how you use your checking account. That's Kasasa Tunes at Belmont Savings Bank.
Back inside the ASRC in the campus, West Liberty University. Hilltoppers in control, 52-24, 3:24 remaining in the first half. Just about everybody has scored who's been in the game, Coach. Zach Brasil leads the way with 10 points. Chaz Hines at the line shooting a 1-and-1.
West Liberty's already forced 12 turnovers in the game.
Hines' shot drops. He'll get another. 53-24 Hilltoppers. And it's a 30-point lead, 54-24. Ben Sarson comes in for Chaz Hines. Hilltopper starters return to the floor. Close to a 5-second call. They get it into Rivera. This is Jacobs. Back on the court is Sloan. Jacobs working against McKinney. Ellis gets it to Rivera. He's working against Montague inside. Litton goes up. Can't finish. Butler in traffic. Dribbles free. Finds Malik McKinney, hustled down the court, assist Butler, layup McKinney. It's 56-24. Nearly a steal.
But a turnover.
I was hoping for a live ball turnover, Coach.
Yes.
I'm getting picky in my old age. Montague with the inbounds pass, comes into Butler. Left side, Steve Kennedy. This is McKinney. Montague, 10 on the shot clock for West Liberty. Nice backdoor cut and nice feed. Montague with the finish. It's 58-24.
Yeah, it's tremendous basketball, and we've talked previously. Christian Montague is so good with his up and his hand inside.
And Ellis finds Rivera. He goes up against Sarson and finishes. 58-26. Kennedy into the corner. McKinney, wide open Sarson for 3. Boom! 61-26. Ben Sarson with his second bonus bomb of the night. Jackson Rhodes into the front court for the Bobcats. Pulls it back out. Feeds it down low to Litton. Working against McKinney. Elbow, creates some space. Gets the short jumper to drop, 61-28. Nice cut by Butler. Nice feed. Kennedy. This is pretty basketball, Coach.
Oh, it's been an incredible game. You know, the cutting and the passing.
And off the ball, foul. McKinney called for a trip. Minute 32 to go in the first half. Hilltoppers up 63-28. Litton trying to throw over top of Sarson, gets it back to Sloan. Ellis, they're trying to trap in the back court. Gets it across the timeline with a second to spare. Sloan was open underneath. The ball was, Sloan saw Litton open underneath. Sarson batted the pass away. 17 on the shot clock, 1:18 on the game clock, 63-28.
That's one of those plays why coaches are into deflections. It saved a basket.
Litton misses the 15-footer. Butler with the rebound. Kennedy can't handle the pass. Here comes Wesleyan in transition. Nice high finish by Sloan over Sarson.
Again, they don't have many baskets, but
they are spectacular, Coach. They have talent. Steve Kennedy for three won't go. Rebound, Bryce Butler, hand off to Kennedy. Nice feed, open layup, 65-30, 45 seconds left in the half.
It's Bryce's fourth assist in the game to go with 8 points.
Well, he had a career high 7 last game. I think he's turned into LeBron James before our very eyes, Coach. Sarson nearly a steal. Rivera pulls up from 15, won't go. Rebound by Litton, and a putback. 15 seconds left in the half, shot clock's off. This is Butler, 10 seconds. Gets it over to McKinney. 5. McKinney into the corner, Montague for 3, count it! And the buzzer. Textbook first half, Coach.
Yeah, it's kind of like Groundhog Day from the women's game. Except somebody shooting it even better. You know, that's their 11th three-point field goal in 21 attempts, and pretty much a textbook half. They did it on both ends and forced a ton of turnovers, and Hincher already up 36 points.
Yeah, just about exactly like Coach Hallett would have drawn it up. So we've made it to halftime here at the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University. Number 5 West Liberty in control, 68-32. We'll step aside for a few minutes, but we'll be back with first half numbers and second half action. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on the MEC Digital Network.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Hi everybody, my name is Max Kellis. I'm a junior here at West Liberty, and I'm a general business student. Today I'm going to show you what it's like to be in this program. We're heading into my first class today, which is going to be management.
We were looking at organizational structure and culture. So last class we actually focused on how organization assess their environment, right?
The general business program at West Liberty is honestly a great experience. It prepares business students for the real world, and there's everything from management classes to international business to marketing and any sort of, sect of business that anyone would want to go into, West Lib offers. I think that the relationship between the teachers and the students is really unique. Because of our smaller class sizes, the teachers are able to give students a more one-on-one personal experience, and I think that's really tailored towards the student to benefit the students. Another unique thing about West Liberty's business program is they actually offer all the classes online, so you can either choose whenever you're registering for your classes, you can choose some online classes, some in person, or you can do all of one or all of the other, and that makes it great, I think, for students. I've been commuting this semester, so it's been a little bit more difficult, so the online classes have definitely made that easier. I'm headed into my second class for today, which is Intro to General Business with Miss Rocchio.
We're going to continue with chapter 3, which is the different ways that you can start small businesses.
Somebody should definitely consider a general business degree at West Liberty. It definitely leaves a lot of doors open, a lot of possibilities. I personally chose general business because I wasn't exactly 100% sure what I wanted to do with my life. and I wanted to stay kind of closer to my hometown of Wheeling. After I graduate, I could probably go into any field I'd like to. I hope to go into marketing and do marketing for some sort of company. I think I'm good with people. I like to talk to people. So those are my specific aspirations. Now we're heading into my advising session with my advisor, Dr. Chen.
This semester, how many credit hours are you having?
15.
15, okay. How do you feel?
I feel good. Something really special about the advising here on West Liberty's campus is the one-on-one interaction between the advisor. I had previously talked about the teacher-student interaction, which is fantastic. It gives students a very individual learning experience, but it's the same exact thing with the advisors. My advisor is Miss Chen, and anytime that I have issues scheduling or issues with my major or honestly anything, I reach out to her in an email and she gets back to me, and we honestly, every time I've reached out to her, we meet the next day. She's there to help me with my schedule, to help me with my classes or anything I need, honestly. And I really think that's special for a college to be able to have such a personal experience with your advisor. So this is a beautiful day. I'm gonna meet the guys out on the quad and play a game of cornhole. In terms of extracurricular programs on campus, I'm also a member of KDK, a local frat on campus. KDK is only here at West Liberty. We're not nationally recognized, which I think is good because it gives us more of a sense of community. And growing up in Wheeling, I have always been a homebody, and I've loved my community. And through KDK, we're able to help our community with different outreach programs. It's nice to be more community driven, as West Lib is. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys would like some more information, feel free to check out our website.
For more than 185 years, West Liberty University has been a leader in higher education within the state and the region. We've adapted through the decades of innovation and instruction, shaping the leaders and innovators of tomorrow. With a significant focus on practicum and hands-on learning, our students understand how to apply their knowledge and skills to continue to make West Virginia shine. We are the leaders of tomorrow. We are West Liberty University.
Hi, my name is Claire Kelly and I'm a microbiology major here at West Liberty, and I want to show you what it's like to be in this program. First off, we're going to head into biological chemistry with Dr. Schmidt.
Now, in looking at the reaction that leads to the formation of this bond, we see that water is released. Does anyone know what kind of reaction this would be where water gets released?
The microbiology program is a really interesting program that prepares you for a wide range of future career paths within the biological sciences. Outside of the required courses, there are really interesting electives that you get to choose from that you wouldn't really get the opportunity elsewhere. For example, I took a fluorescence microscopy course with Dr. Orzempa, where we had full access to a research-grade fluorescence microscope and assisted Dr. Orzempa on research he'd been working on. So I chose this major as microbiology was always a subject that I was really interested in school, and I wanted to learn more about it. After I graduate, I want to continue further studies within the field of medical microbiology, researching diseases caused by microorganisms. Next, we're heading into analytical chemistry with Dr. Swartz.
So it becomes, right, how do you handle all those different errors? You guys learn the rules of synthesis back in Gen Chem.
This major is good for others to consider because it provides you with a comprehensive knowledge on the biological sciences. It prepares you for a variety of future career paths. Many go on to apply for med school, PA school or PT school, or postgraduate studies in microbiology. In addition to that, with the skills you learn in labs throughout the major, you are also very employable for work in a lab setting. So now I'm going to head into the lab and work on some of my research projects. There are so many research opportunities available as an undergrad, both working with professors and conducting independent research. I work with Dr. Schmidt's lab, researching a novel family of antibiotics called rhizazomycins, and how one Francisella tularensis gene in particular plays a role in rhizazomycin susceptibility. It is really unique to have these opportunities, as usually you wouldn't get to do this work until postgraduate studies. Having this experience really gives you a leg up when applying to various graduate programs and jobs. students in the microbiology program are incredibly lucky with the professors in the biology department. Every single one of them really cares about the success of their students and are very passionate about the subjects they teach. With the small class sizes, they really get to know each and every student and are there to help you when you need it. I'm also on the women's soccer team here at Westlib, and now it's time for practice. Being a student athlete here at West Liberty has been an incredible experience. It definitely comes with its challenges of time management and juggling both college work and training, but there's a lot of support on both sides to make it work. Being a student athlete here means becoming part of a community, and being far away from home, as I'm from Ireland, is really important for me. West Liberty really has become a home away from home. Thanks for checking out the programme with me today. For more information, look at our website.
Every basket, every touchdown,
Every goal. And every start.
is possible because of you.
Help our student athletes compete in the classroom
And for championships.
by joining the Hilltopper Athletic Club.
Butler with the flush. Pat Robinson assist.
Bartley has it poked out of his hands by McKinney. Goes up strong with the reverse. Malik McKinney. Montague driving inside. Oh, gets right past his man and lays it up and in.
Brazil, 3 for West Liberty. That is good. And it's 33-20 Hilltoppers.
Cross-court pass. Webb open three. Bullseye. 10-6.
Beautiful strip by Malik McKinney. Here come the Hilltoppers the other way. He's got Pat Robinson underneath. He finds a cutting Ben Sarson. Belmont Savings Bank play of the game.
We never fall.
Here we've made it to halftime with number 5 West Liberty. Total control so far 68-32. Coach, couldn't ask for a much better start from the black and gold.
No, it was just, we talked about it as we broke for the half. They just have been on all cylinders, and when West Liberty shoots the ball like this, they're pretty much unbeatable.
Yeah, they haven't had a lot of great shooting nights this season, Coach. Normally they average almost 50% from the floor for the season, and they haven't had a game yet this year where they've hit 50%. Now they've been to the mid to high 40s, but like you said, right now they're shooting just about 60%, 29 of 41.
Including a blistering 52% from the three-point line. So.
Yes.
And again, it's been a balanced thing. We've seen some huge first halves from Bryce Butler, but today, Christian Montague, who didn't score, he was one of the last guys to score in that rotation. Leads West Liberty with 11, Malik McKinney 9, Butler 8, Sarson 8, Canada 9, Zach Versil 10. So you get a lot of guys there, and this potentially could be one of these games where they get 9 or 10 people in double figures. And the other big stat is Wesleyan's leading scores, 2 guys with 8, is West Liberty's forced 13 turnovers. And maybe the most unusual stat, if you follow West Liberty basketball because of the style of play, Wesleyan has not taken a free throw.
Oh, there you go.
Now, when can you ever remember, because
goodness.
with this pressing styles, teams get into the one-on-one a little bit earlier than normal. But that's what we've talked about. There's been a couple late media timeouts because the game never stopped.
No, you're right. And again with Wesleyan, I mean, so many of their baskets, such acrobatic finishes, you would think at some point you would draw a foul, but there hasn't been one.
Well, maybe it's because of the acrobatic fading away, falling down, throwing them up. But and a quick score update because the game got started late because the women's game went in overtime. Charleston holds a narrow 21-20 lead over nationally ranked Fairmont with about 10 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, they just pushed it out to 26-20. I was just taking a look. You know, they were up 21-9 at one point, Coach. Hey, we're back live. This is Bryce Butler, Christian Montague. Malik McKinney working against Rhodes, back out high. Kennedy down the line, right side. McKinney kicks it back. Montague, wide open shot for Kennedy. Oh, that's beautiful. 71-32, great ball movement. Get the open look.
Yeah, and see, those are plays that you put on highlight films if you're teaching motion offense.
Sloan to Rivera. Quick pass inside. Litton can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. Stripped by McKinney. It'll stay with the Bobcats. 22 seconds on the shot clock. 71-32 Hilltoppers. Litton working against Sarson. I believe that's Rhodes. No good. Butler with the rebound. Montague down the court. Kennedy, right side. Sarson around the horn. Montague wide open three, won't go. McKinney grabs the rebound that Butler would have had he not been pushed in the back for the foul.
And they just continue to pound the offensive glass. And when you're shooting 60%, even your few misses, you get them back.
And Butler off the inbounds, can't get it to go. Into the front court, this is Rivera, tries to split 2 defenders, loses control. Butler the other way. Pass in transition, dipsy-do, finish. Steve Kennedy, 73-32 Hilltoppers. Kennedy with 14.
Another assist by Bryce Butler. Kind of halfway home to a triple-double.
Not really sure that was the Euro step travel, call a cab. But whatever it was, it worked for Wesleyan, 73-34. Montague.
Here's a thing for you. That was an Annie Oakley shot.
And Bryce steps back for a 3, won't go. Out of bounds, out to West Virginia Wesleyan.
When's the last game we've ever seen Bryce Butler shoot 2 air balls in a game?
Oh my goodness.
Here's a guy that shoots about 65% from the floor.
And Jackson Rhodes finds a streaking Rivera, blocked by Sarson, but he got some body. Rivera goes to the line. First on Sarson, first on West Liberty here in the second half. 18:01 remaining in this one. Number 5 West Liberty in control, 73-34. Devontae Rivera, 6'5" freshman from Bonita Springs, Florida, on the line for the black and gold, or black and orange. West Virginia Wesleyan makes the first, 73-35.
Athleticism.
Yeah, there's coach has done a nice job pointing some athletes to Buchanan. Apparently has some connections down in the Sunshine State, pulled some people from Florida. Under 18 minutes, 73-36. Montague powers his way to the rim and finishes. And this is Rivera in transition, hustling Kennedy with the strip. Montague picks it up. Quickly back down court, McKinney. Back to Montague, right side. Kennedy falls to 3. Just you close out on him, and he walks right past you for the layup.
He is so smooth.
Jackson Rhodes from the side. Litton gets his own rebound, and it goes in.
Has another spectacular shot.
Honest to goodness. There's Bryce Butler with the patented baby hook. 79-38 Hilltoppers. We're under 17 minutes. Tipped by West. Rivera controls in transition. Litton thinks about a reverse layup, got caught underneath, throws it back out, intercepted by Montague. Transition, no look pass from McKinney, finished by a sprinting Ben Sarson. 81-38 West Liberty. Sarson in double figures with 10.
West Liberty's a visit. What was that call?
I think Mike Lazo appears to have called a technical, and I didn't catch the number. He's gone to the scorer's table to explain it now. Steve Kennedy took a hard fall away from the ball.
Technical foul's been assessed. Number 5, Steve Kennedy, second, team 2.
And for his trouble was assessed a technical foul. Yeah, I don't know if that was, since that's an administrative foul, I wonder if that was a flop violation, Coach.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So Kennedy on the bench appears to be no worse for wear. First rotation of the second half for the Hilltoppers. It's 81-38, 16:37 on the clock.
Oh, there's a missed call. Spatafor just got drilled in the face.
Right. He said, well, I'm sorry, I hit him in the elbow with my face. And Alec West with a great read and a pick. Turnover West Liberty. Spatafor around the horn. Brazil. Finn Woodward skip pass to the corner. West outside. Mike Sampson gets it back out. Alec West. Brazil. Alec West into the paint. Pull up 15-footer. Nothing but net. 83-38 West Liberty. 16:10 on the clock. Well, long pass. Too long for Anthony Craven. Finn Woodward tracks it down in the back court. Hilltoppers back on the attack. And this is West again. Handoff to Finn Woodward. Inside, Mike Sampson working inside, curls to the hoop and finishes. Head coach Derek Sloan runs to the scorer's table, begging for a timeout, and is granted one. Waiting to find out if it's a 30 or a full. Mike Lazo spreads the arms. It's a full timeout. 15:43 to go in the game. 85-38 Hilltoppers in control. We'll step aside. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on the MEC Digital Network.
Every basket. Every touchdown.
Every goal. And every spike.
It's possible because of you.
Help our student athletes compete in the classroom.
And for championships.
By joining the Hilltopper Athletic Club.
The Panhandle difference.
We were very fortunate to have worked with Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. The team that we worked with was extremely professional. They were flexible and very receptive to our needs during that difficult time. And it gave us the opportunity to open very quickly and get our casino up and running for our customers.
Hey, we welcome you back inside the SOC in the campus of West Liberty University. Don Clegg here with the coach Lynn Ullum. Number 5 West Liberty up 85-38 on West Virginia Wesleyan. 15:43 left in the second half. Back to live action. Wesleyan basketball bringing it up the court. This is Ellis. Left side to Jacobs. Litton comes out high, handoff to Ellis. Jacobs again, Litton down low. Switch, he has Russell. And an errant pass. Turnover by Finn Woodward. And a turnover by Finn Woodward. 85-38 Hilltoppers. Wesleyan back on offense. Craven working against Russell. Jacobs. Litton looks for the give and go. It's not there. Ellis tries the three, can't get it. Spatafora picks up the rebound, gets it up court. Mike Sampson. Finn Woodward wide open. Spatafora in the corner, turns it down. Dipsy D tries to finish, can't get it. Mike Sampson there for the offensive rebound. He puts it back. 87-38 West Liberty.
Sampson active on the offensive glass.
Yeah, one of his better outings of the season, I think, Coach. I think he's starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the system. And an unforced error. Jamal Jacobs can't handle the pass, goes out of bounds. Aiden Glacken reporting in for Wesleyan, but that turnover takes us to the under 15 media timeout. So with 14:19 left in the game, number 5 West Liberty in charge, 87-38. We'll be back in 60.
Keep going. The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
BSB tip of the day. Bank with a company that pays you, depending on how you use your checking account. It's Kasasa Cash Back. It's a totally real thing, and we could totally pay you money. That's Kasasa Cash Back at Belmont Savings Bank.
$87-38 West Liberty. 14:19 left on the clock. And as you said, Coach, very similar to the women's game, it has been all West Liberty virtually from the opening tap.
Yeah, and the heat is just forcing turnover after turnover, and they're still shooting almost 62% from the floor.
And it's a Spatafora. Russell tries for three. He gets another three. 90 points for the Hilltoppers, 90-38. Zach Russell with 13 points. And here we are, basically 6 minutes into the second half. West Liberty already with 5 double-figure scores. Turnover, steal, Rasil, Spatafor behind the back, pass. Somehow, Mike Sampson maintained control, losing his footing on a wet spot. Rasil with a heat check. Yeah, he's on fire. 93-38. Hilltoppers, Rasil from 23. Foul in the backcourt on Mike Sampson. You know, when you see Zach Rasil go up under control and with that stroke from deep, you can see why he's the all-time leading three-point shooter in Ohio high school history.
Well, he's 4 for 5 tonight.
Yeah. The amazing thing to me about that stat, Coach, was he broke the record as a junior and spent his senior year putting it where people couldn't find it. Hayden Glacken, number 30, in the lineup for Wesleyan. Litton muscles his way to the hoop for a pair. 13 minutes to go. It's 93-40 West Liberty. And Rasil rims in and out on him. Kickball.
That was the double heat check.
Yes. Yeah, you could almost see him think about, yeah, should I? Okay, the kickball, and there's 25 seconds on the shot clock. Doesn't reset the shot clock, does reset the 10-second count. Ellis up the court for the Bobcats. Actually creates a numbered break. Rivera outside, won't go. Nice rebound. Mike Sampson. Dante Spatafora for 3, won't go. Finn Woodward working hard for the rebound, tried to bounce it off a Wesleyan player, but he was already out of bounds before he could make the attempt, which didn't make the Wesleyan player feel any better. .12:30 to go. Hilltoppers by 53, 93-40. Anthony Craven finds Rivera. It's blocked. Woodward. West with the run out. Woodward with the assist. West with the finish. He's got 8. There's a trap just across half court. Yeah, nice find by Craven. Litton with the finish. 95-42. Curtis Litton with 16 points for the Bobcats, pardon me. Mike Sampson to Woodward. Rasil back to Woodward. He'll try a 3. Won't go. Top of the backboard and out of bounds. Full rotation for West Liberty.
And then I'm not, again, I'm trying to be respectful here. You're Wesley and you look up at the scoreboard and you hear the subs come in and you look up and look who's in the game.
Yes. And you see Coach Hallen, I think you alluded to this, working with some different combinations. Chaz Hines on the floor with 4 starters. Foul line jumper, Anthony Craven Jr. gets it to go, 95-44.
And when West Liberty gets into these type of situations, there is no clearing the bench. You know, almost everybody plays. You know.
Pretty stiff pass from Bryce Butler, finds Christian Montague for the open 3. He splices it home, 98-44 Hilltoppers. Litton in transition, nice pass. Blacken can't finish, Hilltoppers the other way. Montague finds an open Malik McKinney for 3, won't go. Butler traces the rebound, can't get the board. This is Craven spinning. Wolf can't get the finish, but the loose ball picks up the garbage, cleans up the trace. 98-46. 10:35 to go.
West Liberty 2 points short of the century mark. In
the corner, McKinney goes baseline. Wide open, Christian Montague doesn't miss many of those. There's your century mark, 101.46, and a trap in the corner. Steps through. And they have Steve Kennedy for a reach. His second, only the third foul on West Liberty, the fourth foul on West Liberty here in the second half. And as you alluded, Coach, not a lot of whistles in tonight's game. That's only their 8th foul of the night.
Yeah, that might be a record.
It will certainly be a season low. Anthony Craven into the front court for the Bobcats. And this is Craven. Up for the shot, it was deflected.
You might get that call in the NBA. You're not getting it in a college game. That's the rip-through shot.
And only 3 seconds left on the shot clock, but we'll look at that when we come back because we're at the under 10 media timeout. Your score, number 5 West Liberty 101, West Virginia Wesleyan 46. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball on the MEC Digital Network.
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
Go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
The Panhandle Difference.
I immediately called Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration to see if they could clean and restore my home. Not only did they do that, but they even made it more beautiful than it was before the fire. If everyone ever has a tragedy like ours, I highly recommend you call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
And we're back to inside the ASRC in the campus West Liberty University. Hilltoppers in control, 101-46. Baseline inbounds for Wesleyan. 9:40 left in the game. Only 3 on the shot clock. Into the corner. Pass to Alec Hilliard. He can't control it. Ball out of bounds. Here come the Hilltoppers. Quickly into the front court. This is Christian Montague. McKinney down the lane. Rough trip. No whistle. Comes the other way. Sloan for a 3. Won't drop. Hilltoppers have numbers if they hurry. Transition. Butler can't handle the pass. West Liberty turnover. 101-47. Steve Kennedy. Free safety interception. And he lines up a 3. Won't go. And a good rebound underneath. Alec Hilliard.
I can't say enough about how unselfish this team has been the entire season.
And a relatively unforced turnover by the Bobcats. 8:54 to go. Hilltoppers 101-47. Looking down in Charleston, Fairmont has come back to take a 35-30 lead at the half after trailing early 21-9. And foul whistled on Aiden Glacken. His first, only the second on West Virginia Wesleyan here in the second half. 8:47 left in the game. Hilltoppers up 101-47. Bryce Butler kicks it back out. Malik McKinney, 3 won't go. Hines keeps it alive. Controlled by Litton, just taken away from him by Hines and put back in. 103-47. Christian Montague almost gets the back tap, but he does force a hurried pass. It sails out of bounds. Another turnover for the Bobcats. Another extra possession for the black and gold.
The Bobcats are up to 26 turnovers on the game, Don.
Yeah, and at points over turnover stat, if you believe in such things, it's 36-2. Chaz Hines for three. Yeah, he can do that too. 106-47, West Liberty. 8:10 remaining. That's a 6'8", 230-pound post stepping out to drain a corner three.
He missed a significant part of the preseason with injury.
Yeah, he may just be rounded into game shape. Oh. I think that rim got somebody else, Coach.
Yep. There's a heck of a play.
Boy, Jacobs to the floor, but Kennedy to the floor as well. Rough trip. He's everywhere, Coach.
Yeah, Steve Kennedy's had quite a game.
He really has. And that may be the last we see of him tonight. 7:31 to go. Ben Hallett with a rolling timeout to get a full-scale substitution in. If so, 18 points, and that only scratches the surface of what he's done.
I still think I lead the world in rolling timeouts called in my career.
Well, that's good because you never call those when you're behind, do you?
No.
And nice rebound by Mike Sampson. Hilltoppers the other way. Ben Sarson. And this is Alec West. Finds Rusil cutting into the lane. Spinning, Sampson. West for three. Won't go. Sarson keeps it alive. West collects it. Into the paint. Finds Sarson in the corner. He gets a three. He drains a three.
That's called basketball karma. He's the one that kept the play alive with the effort on the glass and gets rewarded with the three-point shot.
Absolutely. 111-47. Ben Sarson with 13. Another double-figure game for the sophomore.
Yeah, he's physically stamped this game with some blocks, spectacular blocks.
The human pogo stick, if anybody's old enough to remember what those are. Ellis trying to get up. He tries to go over Sarson, thinks better of it. Litton got off a shot, didn't draw iron. Hilltoppers had the rebound, but already a 30-second shot clock violation.
I hate when they call that.
Yes.
If the ball's been cleared, I like to see play on.
Now we're at the 6-minute mark. Hilltoppers 111, Wesleyan 47. Mike Sampson trying to get down the lane. West baseline back to Sampson. He'll try a three. It won't go. Kept alive by West. Out to Sarson. Down the lane. Rusil can't go. Mike Sampson another offensive rebound. 113-47. Sampson with 8 points, several on stickbacks. Litton working in the paint. Can't get past Rusil. Rivera tries to reverse. Sarson with the rebound.
I said, oh, because that's a dunk.
Yes. Nice hustle play by Jacobs for Wesleyan. Breaks up the pass. Stays with West Liberty. Ben Sarson goes to the bench to a nice round of applause. Hilltopper faithful enjoying the show tonight. Rusil brings it up. Grant Barnhart, our first look at him this evening. Freshman All-Stater from St. Mary's, West Virginia. Alec West. Working inside.
Big-time three-point shooter.
Speaking of big-time three-point shooters, heads-up play by Alec West, tipping it to Mike Sampson. He's in double figures with 10. Austin Webb with the three-point shot that's been in and out. But a deadly three-point shooter. Oh, very tough finish. Another highlight reel finish for the Bobcats, coach from Ellis. Sampson into the corner. Around the horn, Zach Rousseau, wide open three, boom! 1:18:49, still 4:20 to play.
Yeah, the passing's just been it. How many times can you say it? They just share the basketball.
Well, yeah, it's the old principle, good shot, better shot, best shot. They're 18 for 39 from the three-point line. And Alec West tried for a block, whistle. And they got the foul on the floor, Austin Webb going up. So I believe Rivera will be going to the line to shoot a pair when we come back, because that takes us to the under 5 media timeout. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in this one. Number 5 West Liberty way out in front, 118-49, back in 60.
Your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away.
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays and most holidays?
That's incredible.
And if all their accounts had low fees or no fees?
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
And back on the Hilltop, West Liberty full control, 118-49, 4:05 to go. Heading down the same path that we took last year. West Liberty swept both games from Wesleyan a year ago, won 120-72 in Buchanan and 109-65 the last time they were up here. It's 118-50 now as Devontae Rivera makes the first of his 2 free throws. And no good. Finn Woodward with the rebound. Spatafore into the front court. Hines. Hand off to Webb. Hines inside. Spatafore in the corner. West won't go. Tough luck shot. Rivera with the rebound. Yeah, Austin Webb. Terrific three-point shooter. You see him in the gym every day. He's just really filling it up. A little tough shooting luck tonight, but they'll start to drop.
Yeah, it's just getting reps and getting comfortable.
Comes inside. Chaz Hines. Intercepted the pass.
Fouls on number 42, John Ibukunola.
And John Ibukunola, I hope, gets whistled for the foul off the Hines steal. Into the corner, this is Barnhart. Hines out high to Woodward. Hines, he looks for another 3. Won't go. And rebound, Brian Bernard. First look at him tonight for Wesleyan. This is Ellis. Rivera working against Spatafora. Euro step and a half. Gets the finish. We're under 3 minutes to go. The score 118-52.
He can
Barnhart with the quick release, and yes indeed, Coach. Just like he's turning a double play on the pivot. 121-52 Hilltoppers. Grant Barnhart on the board.
He can shoot it.
Rivera with the miss. Another rebound for Hines. Barnhart running the floor. Kicks it back to Finn Woodward. Load him up again. Fails to draw iron. In transition, this is Ellis. Pulls it back out. Finstermacher, a new look for the Bobcats underneath. Bernard Intercepted by Chaz Hines. He's had a nice little run here, Coach. Spatafora turns on the afterburners. Finds Woods in the corner. Won't go. It's tipped away. And Wesleyan controls.
West Liberty up to averaging over 100 points a game for the first time this year.
Yeah, that's right. They came in averaging 99 a game.
See, I know my numbers.
Yes, well, you've always been a figure Filbert.
Whatever that means.
Oh, I'm too old, Coach. Yeah, three-pointer won't go. Wesleyan gets it back. It's Fenstermacher. Ibukanalua. Deep three-pointer from Ellis won't go. Loose ball is controlled by Spatafora. Over to Hines. This is Woodward. Spatafora gets down the lane into the corner. He finds Barnhart again. Won't go. Hustling Hines can't track it down. Loose ball goes over to Rivera. He gets it to Ellis. We're under a minute to play.
Hines has kind of been everywhere.
He's pretty active. Like I said, he's a big, strong guy. Rivera. Baby hook won't go. Nice rebound. Ibukanalua can't get it. Hines shrugs off the challenge, brings it up himself. Austin Webb still won't go. Finn Woodward tried to keep it alive. He did so for a couple of minutes. Rivera eventually controlled. 20 seconds left in the game. Almost a steal from Webb. Rivera, deep three, won't go. Rebound Webb. Ibukanalua over the back, gets it back up, won't go. Follows his own. It does go. 0.7 of a second to go. There's the buzzer. This one belongs to the Hilltoppers. It was theirs from the opening tap. Final score, West Liberty 121, West Virginia Wesleyan 54. Coach, some final thoughts.
Just not much anything different than we've talked about the entire game. This was just one of these matchups that West Liberty's heavily favored, and they proved why.
Absolutely. Hilltoppers go to 6-0 overall, 3-0 in the Mountain East Conference. And the Hilltopper men and women, after sweeping this doubleheader, they hit the MEC Road on Saturday afternoon with a trip to Davis and Elkins for another MEC twin bill. So once again, tonight's final score, number 5 West Liberty 121, West Virginia Wesleyan 54 for the Coach Linoleum. This is Don Clegg saying thank you and good night.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Hi everybody, my name is Max Kellis. I'm a junior here at West Liberty, and I'm a general business student. Today I'm going to show you what it's like to be in this program. We're heading into my first class today, which is going to be management.
We were looking at organizational structure and culture. So last class we actually focused on how organization assess their environment, right?
The general business program at West Liberty is honestly a great experience. It prepares business students for the real world, and there's everything from management classes to international business to marketing and any sort of, I guess, sect of business that anyone would want to go into, West Lib offers. I think that the relationship between the teachers and the students is really unique. Because of our smaller class sizes, the teachers are able to give students a more one-on-one personal experience, and I think that's really tailored towards the student, to benefit the students. Another unique thing about West Liberty's business program is they actually offer all the classes online, so you can either choose whenever you're registering for your classes, you can choose some online classes, some in person, or you can do all of one or all of the other, and that makes it great, I think, for students. I've been commuting this semester, so it's been a little bit more difficult, so the online classes have definitely made that easier for me. I'm headed into my second class for today, which is Intro to General Business with Miss Rocchio.
We're going to continue with Chapter 3, which is the different ways that you can start small businesses.
Somebody should definitely consider a general business degree at West Liberty. It definitely leaves a lot of doors open, a lot of possibilities. I personally chose general business because I wasn't exactly 100% sure what I wanted to do with my life, and I wanted to stay kind of closer to my hometown of Wheeling. After I graduate, I could probably go into any field I'd like to. I hope to go into marketing and do marketing for some sort of company. I think I'm good with people. I like to talk to people. So those are my specific aspirations. Now we're heading into my advising session with my advisor, Dr. Chen.
This semester, how many credit hours are you having?
15.
15, okay. How do you feel?
I feel good. Something really special about the advising here on West Liberty's campus is the one-on-one interaction between the advisor. I had previously talked about the teacher-student interaction, which is fantastic. It gives students a very individual learning experience, but it's the same exact thing with the advisors. My advisor is Miss Chen, and anytime that I have issues scheduling or issues with my major or honestly anything, I reach out to her in an email and she gets back to me, and we honestly, every time I've reached out to her, we meet the next day. She's there to help me with my schedule, to help me with my classes or anything I need, honestly. And I really think that's special for a college to be able to have such a personal experience with your advisor. So this is a beautiful day. I'm gonna meet the guys out on the quad and play a game of cornhole. In terms of extracurricular programs on campus, I'm also a member of KDK, a local frat on campus. KDK is only here at West Liberty. We're not nationally recognized, which I think is good because it gives us more of a sense of community. And growing up in Wheeling, I have always been a homebody, and I've loved my community.